bunch of loot off them.
No, I can't imagine they have anything.
I just forgot what they were. That was all. It's like, I know we got some up.
Oh, fucking hell. For the sake of it, everybody gets a good night's sleep. When we wake up in the morning, by the time we've had breakfast and that, Borgen and fucking Knobhead, the other Knobhead, haven't arrived yet. Maybe they fell for Worm's little fucking trick. when he scrawled on the wall that we like to say that we went through the acid chamber.
Oh, God.
We don't know, but I don't know. Anya isn't feeling great. She's going to stay with the Grove, keep the Grove up, so that we've got a campsite to come back to if we need it, and wait to see if those two turn up. So,
numpties.
What would you like to do? Or is there anything we need to sort out?
All right, I'm just trying to remember where we were. So this is.
Oh, actually, do you know what's really? I sorted out a toad.
We came in this way, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
From the left.
Yeah.
And
There was all the rubble and everything here. We were
up,
going to go that way.
Hold on, let me zoom out.
Or that way.
It's that one, yeah.
Which is up.
Yeah.
Is that up on the wall?
No, that was.
Or
There
is
was
that
one of the thingies in there was up, but that's
okay.
sort of. This is sort of on the same level.
Yeah, but didn't you say that one there was up in the air?
Oh, sorry, the little way. I couldn't fucking see what you were clicking. Yes, that one's.
Right, and then we decided not to go down that tunnel yet, and we came into this one, and we were able to block off some of it, and then slept.
Yep.
Right, okay, I'm up to speed again.
Cool. So, what would you like to do?
We were going to go there.
All right.
I keep doing the wrong mouth.
So I know you're heading through the southerly. I can't fucking words. You're heading that direction. Down ways. Okay. All right then. Well, there's only fucking 4 of us, I think. Oh no, 5 because I did Sir Gregory as well, isn't there? So I'm guessing we'll have Worm off in front.
Oh, why is he wounded?
Who? Oh, sorry, yes, because we didn't long rest, did we? We stopped before we got long rested. I think he might have got nibbled on a little bit or something. And then it doesn't really matter what order we march in, does it? Fucking just walk however we fucking want. Oh, you moved it.
I did.
All right then. So, I guess usual scouting.
Yeah.
So, for the first part of the journey, well, I'm guessing you're gonna stealth ahead. So, we need a stealth check and a perception check, please. Oh. Fortunately, there's no such thing as a critical failure.
I was just like, you still look at it, it's like 23. That's
still 20.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. It's a bit shit for Worm, but yeah, it's alright.
And a what?
Perception. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you get the +10.
Yeah. Right. So, as you enter the tunnel, the first thing you notice, probably a few strides in, or you start making your way into the tunnel a little way. The first thing you notice is it seems to be heading downwards, and quite significantly as well. Like you can feel it whilst you're walking, and it does that for quite a while before the path suddenly turns what would be your right, so to the west a little bit. So it's kicking back. So it's fucking hell. So it's like that, and then it goes wee like this. We're not quite that sharp. But it does start to turn off in that direction. So a bit like the other one, like the previous one. There's like lots of places where it just seems to have cut straight through small little caves and stuff like that. There's the odd little side bit that you look into, but there's not much really to look at and stuff like that as you make your way down. After the first couple of hours, you do start to see, like in one of the caves that one of these side caves that you come across that it just seems to have cut through or caught the side of. You do see signs of a camp. So, say about there along the journey. So, a couple of hours in.
I'm gonna mention it. I'm gonna come back, mention it, and then I'm gonna investigate it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we make an investigation. So, it's quite a small cave. Probably no more than 30 feet wide on either side. Quite a low ceiling, probably about a 10-foot ceiling. Okay. Okay. So, what you pick up on is that it's so it. I would say that it's not very reminiscent. What the leavings, what's been left behind, aren't very reminiscent of Drow activity, or Duragar. So, I'd say with those investigation checks, you figure that it's most likely have been some of the kind of humanoids that live down here, like maybe deep gnomes or something like that. Given the scale of things as well.
Okay.
And races that you're familiar with and that live down here, sort of thing. Also, with that investigation, it's old. I mean, it's weeks, if not months old. It's not.
Okay, so it's not recent.
Yeah, it's not like somebody's been here the last couple of days. It's.
Oh, okay.
Other than that,
well, other than knowing that if they're here, then nothing's
Yeah. So what I would
we're
say
carrying
with that is that you know that, or at least from Worm's previous knowledge at the time, that pretty much every other race down here a humanoid race down here is at war with the Drow. they're either like taken over and enslaved by the Drow or at war with them. There's no in between.
They're so lovely.
So yeah, and particularly deep gnomes, although they're harder to find, the Duragar are more common battles between the Drow and the Duragar. But that doesn't mean that the deep gnomes aren't at war with them. Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to continue along?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so another few hours pass, so it's probably getting to sort of midday by this point, and the path does seem to curve back off and start heading sort of downwards again, like more southerly again, so kind of eventually sort of makes its way like this. Again, very like it's very samey. It's just this like endless passage. It just seems to go on for fucking ever. But you do start to see a few more signs of activity. There's things like broken straps and things like things that might have got just not a lot. There's like just one or two things. There's a broken strap and like what looks like a dropped coin of some sort or gem. We'll say a gem actually. So it just looks like it's been dropped, and not a work gem either. It's just looks like somebody's picked up along the way and then it's dropped or whatever. I'm assuming you pocket that.
No.
Yeah, the strap. I mean, the broken strap.
No, don't, no.
No. Okay. So as you continue on, it just seems to go on for fucking ever. But you do start to see slightly more. So you actually spot another camp. So you spot another cave, but it's not really a cave. It's like it looks like where it's crossed through the cave. So there's like can't think, like an alcove type thing, almost thing, where there seem to have been camps. But this one, there looks like there's been supplies left behind. Not a lot, but I would say between the group, and the group's experience of who's there now, that you probably work out that looks like a sort of like a relay camp for explorers sort of thing. Like they've moved up to this point and they've dropped resources off so that people can explore further and further and stuff over time.
Okay.
So that's about midday. Then, I'll just leave that there. So it continues. So as you continue on again for several ways, and it is, it's the same. It's not warm down here or cold. It's just generally just cool and dark and a little damp in places.
And looks the same.
Yeah, there's a lot of the same shit going on. It's just boring.
Wait, didn't we
Basically,
pass that wrong?
the twins are probably really, really trying hard not to fuck with each other at this point and like just start messing around because they're bored.
Focus.
You do,
It's downhill, so we could have invented bicycles,
yeah.
but we didn't. So
No. Then you got to get back up with them as well.
yeah, but you get them, then you invent gears.
Well, I don't see any artificers in the group, so. Okay, so eventually, a couple of hours after that, so early afternoon, let's say, you do come across the entrance into a vast cave. It's not the biggest one you've seen. It's probably no bigger than the one that you're in now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still quite a substantial cave. Sorry, not the one you're in now, but this one that's on the screen.
Yeah.
And it's kind of more like this direction sort of thing as you come into it. As you approach, there is light emitting from the cave, and there's a lot of bluey greens and yellow. Well, so the main light that's coming out, I'm guessing, is a sort of green,
Okay.
like bioluminescent green light. But as Worm approaches, so I'm assuming he's going to go up to the entrance after he's told everybody that there's something coming up.
Hang back
It is full of bioluminescent fungus. Mushrooms of all sizes. Like there's loads of, so there's like huge blue ones
Yeah.
that are glowing, and then there's it's almost carpeted with green ones, and then there's these kind of like yellow ones that are like scattered about that are kind of, but they're like, so like the blue ones are like what you'd standard idea of a mushroom, with a big flat top and all that shit and on a long stalk. The green ones almost look more like grasses from this distance, but then the yellow ones are like tubular ones that come out the walls and stuff. But it's just fucking.
Been here.
Well, she's gonna have to come through this way at some point, maybe. Right? Yes, Karen.
Do the mushrooms make your brain feel warm, fuzzy?
Nobody knows yet. No one's licked one yet.
That's why Onion should have been here, because she probably would have licked it.
Yeah, should have been the first one to lick it. Right, what's up? Are you going to bed?
No.
Okay.
I'm just like not through again.
All right. Okay. All right then.
Night.
Night.
No,
Good night.
Night, dark.
No one else said night because no one else cares. And there's no one else on yet. Right, night. All right, so it's a bit of a drop down into the cave. You've got it's only like a 15-foot drop, so it's nothing substantial for this group.
Have I
But,
seen pictures of? Has Ember seen pictures of these mushrooms before?
Ooh, interesting question. Make it'd have to be a history check, I'm guessing. Or straight intelligence.
I'm going to do a nature check to see if I recognise them.
Or nature.
See if
Whichever's...
because there isn't a cooking one.
No, I know. Ew. Ember doesn't recall. Worm does know what these are, or at least has seen them enough to recognise what is
which
safe
is the best
and what
one.
isn't. Yeah, basically. Essentially, none of them are poisonous. As in, like, none of them are dangerous poisonous.
Okay.
That's a bit like It's a bit like alcohol's not dangerous unless you drink too much of it, right? They do have like the green ones are just that are like look like a sea of grass are just edible. They're not nothing in particular. They're a fairly standard food source for most peoples in this area. The yellow ones are probably the most toxic out of the lot, and by that I mean like if you were, you'd have to eat quite a lot, then you'd probably start vomiting and shitting yourself. But if you take a mouthful, you know, it heightens your senses. It allows you to see better in the dark, generally. And the blue ones the blue ones are just fun.
They're just fun.
Yeah, they're just, you know, it doesn't hurt.
They don't
Well,
hurt.
unless you
Yeah.
start seeing some really fucked up shit. No, then it's less fun.
What's
So
that
basically,
also
the
green?
blue ones are basically like fucking magic mushrooms, I guess. The yellow ones will help you improve your vision for about an hour per mouthful. But if you eat too much, you will shit yourself and start throwing up. And the green ones are just
Oh.
quite tasty. Well, they're probably not actually. It's probably like grass. They're just boring. But you could eat them. You could collect them and add them to your meals. Fill them out a bit.
Mushrooms,
and-
Borak.
Yeah. You do see though. Well, so that's what you see. Right. So that's where you are at the entrance. And you see all that. Worm is like, oh, I know what that shit is. I think. What would you like to do?
Can we spot any ways out of this cave?
Can you make a perception check, please?
Have some guidance.
Well, actually, mate, it could be. I'm guessing we're all sort of there, so we could do a group.
Really fucking need it.
We could do a group perception check, I guess. We're all going to look around the cave a little bit.
Perception.
So far. Oh, Ember.
Well, there's no point Gregory doing it because he.
No, you
Yeah.
can't see any further. That's a good point. Always forget. Oh, there you go. Yeah. It does
Everyone's
look...
got 19. I rolled a 3. You just rolled a 17, and we still just got 19. Slightly.
Ember let the team down, so no one can see anything because Ember let us down.
Ember.
You do see with those rolls from this distance, and from where you are, a couple of things. One, you see a pathway over in this direction that seems to, well, you see something that seems to lead off in that direction, and another one that seems to head down there. Now, hang on a minute, I need to switch back. So this one, and bear in mind, like, it's going to take you a good half an hour to cross the chamber, sort of thing. It's not a short journey across this check. Well, no, maybe not actually. 10 minutes, 15 minutes to cross it to this point.
If you run.
So this one here is seemingly at ground level, although the ground you can't really see very well. It seems it's not a flat bottom of a cave. It's undulating, but it seems to be at roughly ground level from what you can tell from where you are. And this one here is actually much higher up. This one's about 50 feet up, which is almost at the ceiling of this cave.
Okay.
From the distance, you can't really tell like how big they are and shit like that. But I mean, with those perception checks, I would say that they probably look similar size to you from this distance with those checks. But one thing you do see is a little camp, or what looks like from this distance a camp, sort of just about there.
Okay.
There are. The reason you think it looks like a camp from this distance is because it looks like it's been a cleared area with, like, from what you can tell from this distance, and you know your brain filling in and all the other bits. Looks like basically camp equipment. Like, there's a couple of little tents that seem to have been left there and been left up, although one of them's collapsed on one side. And there's
Are
like a
they small
little.
tents?
You could, well, yes, or are they very far away?
Yeah, it might be really, really big ones.
Yeah, yeah. If you put your thumb up, they're about the size of your thumbnail.
Very
But yeah,
small people being camping down here.
These people down here are tiny.
We got worms.
But yeah, so there is what looks like, and again, there's like some crates and stuff. So maybe, you know, if you were to put 2 and 2 together, you might assume that it's another part of this. Fucking hell, set of
expedition.
yes, expeditionary shit that's been set up. I don't fucking yes words. So, what would you like to do?
Do we want to move over and have a look at this camp before we look at these?
How far is that from like here? Judging it, guessing it.
Like, I'll say 50 feet away, something like that. Oh, no, hang on. How big's a fucking cave? Hang on. Yeah,
Big.
probably like 50-ish. Because the cave's about the same size as, like I say, the one that we've marked up here. Roughly, like, not exactly, but like, you know, roughly of a similar size.
Well,
But
if everybody moves down the right hand side of the wall, there, right, and keeping behind the big mushrooms, Worm's gonna walk up the wall, and see if we can see anything from higher up.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so we're going like along. What you say? So this side, yeah.
Yeah, going down that side.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Now it's doing full pings. It wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down that side, and then as we're going to go down this way, but Worm's going to be up in the above you.
And you actually walk it because the ceiling's about at this end. It's about 40 feet up, and it goes up to about 50 feet, and then comes back down to about 40 over the other side, sort of.
Yes,
well, it's a cave, so it kind of curves all the way down
to near the ceiling, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. So what about 30 feet up, sort of thing,
or even higher, hiding behind these stalactites.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So Worm's on the ceiling. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So are you approaching quietly, stealthily, or are you just?
Well, Worm is.
Yeah. Are the rest of the group going to even attempt it, or are we just, you know, going to generally head in that direction and hope we don't make too much noise?
Well, if Anya was with us, we could do pass without trace, but she's not. Yeah. So we're just going to have
to. We can try.
We can try.
All right. I'm going to roll the best stealth.
Go, Shara, go!
Yes! Wow! So Gregory... Mm-hmm.
It's not that bad.
Wow.
Better than Sharog.
Doesn't take much. Yeah. You roll normal ember.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
Vorak actually gives up for like a couple of minutes in because he's like, oh, there's no fucking point, is there?
Crunk, 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 crunk.
Yeah.
What?
So anyway, we're not being quiet. Okay, so you do eventually make your way, let's say, to roughly about here.
Even with the nat one,
he can't fail, can he?
No.
He literally cannot. Well, he can't. Like something could like roll higher on a perception and see him, but yeah, yeah. Fortunately, it was irrelevant because you get there and it seems to be a cold camp that seems to be exactly what you expected. It's a couple of tents, one that just seems to have collapsed because it was been left that long, maybe. There's a couple of crates that have been roughly nailed shut again that you were, unless you open them, you just assume we've probably got supplies in like the previous camp that you came across. Yeah, it just seems to be like a relay point sort of thing for exploration.
Yeah, no point in stealing their supplies because you should be fine.
What I would say is that like this is a bit more robust than the last camp. So that is in like, so there's not been tents left before. Where there's been tents left here, there's more supplies in this area.
Permanent camp?
Sort of. Yeah, it seems like this was probably what I would say is it looks like you're basically reversing a journey. Like so they've explored out to the direction that you were in.
Oh, okay.
And you, as usually coming back, you're finding camps that were established earlier, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, it's there's there is some signs of foraging actually, because Sir Gregory's got ridiculously high perception, and Worm was looking about and shit as he was moving. And actually, the twins know what foraging looks like because they've done it themselves. So it looks like whether it was the people camping here or something else going on, you don't know. But there just seems to have been like there's signs of where like certain mushrooms have been foraged and stuff like that over time.
Worm's gonna walk up and have a look through that other tunnel, the one that's high up.
Okay. So right, yes. So that's the other thing. So when you get to this point, like you notice that this tunnel seems very similar to the boring as fuck tunnels you've been following. But also, Worm discovers that this one looks very similar as well.
No shit. Oh.
Just from the light bit that you can, like, as you look in. Actually, you're up there, right? So you're going up to invest. So you want to make investigation check, I guess. Yeah, investigation check, Worm, whilst you're up there, because you're investigating that cat. Yeah, okay. Oh, that is a really good investigation. This one that you're up at doesn't seem to have been worked. There just seem to be, well, that's footsteps in the dust and the gravel and stuff that's on the floor.
Heading which way?
Both directions, actually. It's quite a mess, especially at this end. And actually, sorry, with that investigation check, you would see signs of like marks and stuff left behind from grappling tools and stuff like that, or like where hooks or pins have been driven into the ground to. In fact, actually, there's like a bent pin still in the ground somewhere. But like off to one side, sort of thing of the entrance, exit, whichever one you call it. Whilst he's doing that, is anybody looking into the other one?
Here, I'll have a peek. Sharog's have a peek.
Okay. How good's your investigation?
Oh, I should send the other one. Me? Not very good?
I can't see it. Oh. Roll it then. Yeah, you're right. It's not very good. No, just looks like what the fuck? Just looks like all the tunnels, yeah.
Oh, another boring.
Yeah.
I've seen this one before.
Wait, is this the same tunnel?
I don't know. It looks the same. Why would people live down here?
Shit. Why is everybody scared of living down here? Boring. We have had a couple of fights, though.
Rocks.
I
more
reckon.
rocks.
I reckon that's the way. This has gone. I reckon. This expedition's come from the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
They've reached here, and then they've investigated this way, and then they've gone that way as well.
Yeah, that would make sense. So you
So
think
what
this
that
is
would
the
mean
way?
is if we go down that way, that might be heading towards the deep gnomes.
Possible. Are the footsteps tiny?
No, but then deep gnomes don't have tiny feet necessarily. I don't think they actually have quite big fucking feet. They're a bit like fucking hobbits, as far as I know. They have like big hands and feet, but they're like generally quite and big heads.
Yeah.
Generally, they have quite big head, like big, or at least bold features on their heads, and like big hands and big feet. But then they're like really skinny and shit. They might even have a bit like hobbits. They might even have like pot bellies as well. As far as I'm aware. Although it depends, actually, I suppose, on whose idea it is. But no, they're not particularly small feet. Not as big as the twins, obviously.
That would
But
be weird.
They are humanoid of some sort. They seem to have been possibly leather-clad feet, like shoes, sort of thing.
Mm.
In some cases, possibly even barefoot. You're not sure.
I'm gonna walk back down and say I think we should go this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you can. I'm not telling you to stop. But it's been like you've been traveling for 6 or 7 hours at this point, probably.
Oh, you mean
roughly?
dinner?
No, a day's travel
well,
indeed
the
is
thing
normally
is,
about 8 hours,
the
but
thing is, if we stop here, we've got 3 different locations where somebody can come at us. If we go in a tunnel, at least we're in a tunnel, and they can only come at us from one end or the other. So, I would suggest we go that way. Carry on.
okay.
I mean,
All right then.
there might be other alcoves, for all we know, down the road, not far. Who knows?
What I would say is that there's been this like your experience so far is that every so often there's just they just seem to have cut through caves, and a lot of them just don't seem to have been inhabited at all.
Mm-hmm.
They just seem to have been like gaps in the rock. But then also every now and again you come across big caves, and anyway. Okay, so if you head in that direction, so it heads off southeast. You get yourselves up there. It's not fucking difficult with this group. Takes you a few minutes to sort out the logistics, but you get up there. Well, Worm just walks up with a rope and then drops it down, and then everybody just climbs up. It's not even fucking. And Ember, who's all weak and pathetic, just gets inside Sir Gregory or something, and he just carries her up. I don't know.
Worm walks up there, drops the rope down, ties it to the what is it? Immovable rod, and then just you all climb up.
Yeah, it's really just not fucking. This group is just not difficult to traverse this terrain.
Good.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, we had 2.
Whilst we're making our way up, I'm assuming Worm's going to scout ahead. I need you to make a perception check, please. Oh, fucking hell. It's going to be like at least 20 fucking 3 or something.
20. 30, 20.
Okay. Alright then. Literally about 30 feet into this passageway, so just as the rest of the group is sort of getting like most of the way up the rope or nearly up the rope, you notice that there seems to have been some kind of trap rigged up. And you're not sure why or for what, but from the looks of it, it's a tripwire which is really close to the floor, and really thin, and it would trigger a rockfall.
Oh. Great.
Okay. Fuck off.
While the rest of you clever, I'll just disarm it then.
Yeah. However, it is really, really rudimentary. And it takes you like the whole of a fucking heartbeat to go. All right.
Yeah.
Dink. I'll just put this rock here. Everything's fine. He literally just moves a pebble and just wedges it in somewhere. It's like, yep, that'll do. And then just cuts a little rope. It's like, yeah, everything's fine. Those fucking idiots would definitely trigger it. But yes, it's you, Vicky. You've disarmed the trap. So the rest of the group make their way up whilst you're doing that.
Yes.
Okay, so as you continue along the
So, bit more detail about this trap. You
yeah,
said it was a rock fall, so I'm going to do more handy drawing. So there's the floor, the corridor. There's the roof. There's the rock fall. Where was the tripwire?
like
Was it
there.
like here or was it here?
It was this end.
Right. So it's and we're
So if
where?
you're coming from this end,
Right. So it's to try. Is it to?
it's a catch.
That's to
Oh
try and
wow!
stop somebody coming that way. So it's a trap for anyone coming from further down.
Yeah.
Because you'd trip it, step forward, and then that'd fall on your head. Whereas this one,
Then you die.
it's
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
if it was this side, it's to stop people. It's from people walking that way, if you know what I mean. So if it's over here, then it's to stop people coming this way up that tunnel. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
How do I delete things?
I'll just go like this.
Delete.
It's gone.
Right, okay, so it's to stop anyone coming towards us this trap. Okay, but I've just disarmed it anyway.
Yes.
They weren't expecting that.
I'll tell you what then, we'll say that you managed to disarm it in a way that it would be really quick for you to rearm it if you needed to. How about that?
Blow the bit of sand out of it.
Yeah, just flick that pebble out and keep running. once the blundering fucking idiots have got past.
So again, thinking about stuff. So if this is right down the bottom, so this could have been this was set by deep gnomes, and they come from this direction. They've stopped here and camped out, and then checked to the north and this way. They may have gone down this tunnel quite a distance and then found something that they didn't want to find, and then decided to come back and leave, but then set traps to stop anything coming from this direction.
That makes sense.
Like Drow.
Yeah.
So I suggest I'm gonna guess that we go in the right way.
Smart.
There's no particular like evidence of this, but that's my guess.
Yeah, because we haven't seen any traps anywhere else, as far as I know. Well, my characters know, and you would have picked it up anyway. So there was obviously, like you said, something down this.
Oh, I might have stepped over many traps that I wouldn't have even known. Keep rolling a 1 and just like, yep, what?
No, I think that makes sense.
Okay. So, a little further along the passage, moving a bit more slowly now, I'm assuming. You come across what looks like a pitfall. Now, by this, what I mean is it's...
That's the one with the spikes and shit.
Well, it's really weird, because what you actually see... Let's do this. Hang on. Am I on... Where's my... Oh, it's that one. So, as you come along the passage, right? So you come from where you were, yeah?
Yeah.
and you've got like the pitfall, not the pitfall, the trap, that one there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then about another, I don't know, 40, 50 feet along, yeah. So let's say somewhere like that, for example, the floor just disappears here. Okay. You can't see the bottom of it. I'm just putting a bottom there because otherwise I'd just draw it straight off the fucking map. Right. And it seems to carry on. Now that's from that angle. If you're walking, like if you're looking at it sideways on, but looking at it straight down from the top, there is an alcove there, like this, so that the pitfall would be like this, for example.
Wow.
So you can skirt it, and it looks like it's either you're not sure whether it was just like a, because it's not like it doesn't look like it's been dug, if that makes sense. Or as far as you can tell, it's quite rough around the edges and stuff like that. You can't really tell. Well, actually, anybody that wants to investigate it can to see whether it looks like it's actually being dug out. But there is like a really thin ledge around this side that you could walk around. So you don't know whether this was natural. Apart from, I'm drawing all over the fucking map now. Just random fucking. I would say that actually, Ember, from yours, you're fairly confident that this is natural.
Oh, it seems
in some way, shape.
natural, guys.
It just seems to have been like maybe some natural chimney in the rock or something at some point that this creature's dug through. There just happened to be an alcove sort of thing here, maybe. You don't know, but it looks like it was probably natural at some point. So there's no signs of anything having been triggered. Like, so you don't. Basically, what I'm saying is you don't get the idea that this was particularly a trap, but maybe it was just left as it was because it would be a hindrance to anybody. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. Given the previous trap, that this might have just been an extra hindrance to whoever might approach from this way, and was just seen as a easy way to waylay something or anything, possibly. And when I say you can't see the bottom, Worm can't see the bottom.
Wow,
what
then
if you
it's
run
fucking
down it a bit?
How far do you want to run down it?
About 100 feet.
Okay. It slowly widens and widens, and then you swear it comes to a point where you're fairly certain you're actually upside down. You've walked around on ceilings before. You know what gravity feels like when it's pulling your face in the wrong direction. You have to hold your hat on. Fairly certain you're upside down.
What? The hat comes off?
And I can't see. Still can't see the floor.
You can see. Well, yeah, the floor is the ceiling that you apparently stood on.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I can't.
But yeah, no, you can't see anything below you. It just seems to go on forever. What I would say is that if you make a perception, it's going to be fucking in the 20s, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, you could roll a perception check just to see what it is you pick up. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No. There's. As far as you're aware, you could just be stood in a massive, huge empty cavern, or it could just be the walls and floors could be just out of the range of your sight. You have no idea from this point, from this perspective.
Okay, I'll go back up.
All right.
Because apart from anything, although I can do that, nobody else can. So that would be tricky.
No, we got broom.
Oh, that's true.
If it came to that. Ember has Featherfall.
Yeah, but it doesn't. If you're really, really, really high, Featherfall won't help you.
True.
Why?
Because you fall for a minute and then.
Oh, yeah. Recast it.
And you've got to try and recast it before you hit the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. I genuinely in the Underdark, you could actually fucking fall that far that you would have no more spell slots left to cast for the
That's what I mean.
and
He's just
still
like,
die.
I'm all juiced out.
Yeah. Can you imagine that though? She gets the last one, like, gets the end of the last one, sees the floor, but it's just covered in stalagmites.
oh,
Really
what is it?
fucking sharp ones.
When Gandalf's falling, they fought for days
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
falling. It's
Was
like,
falling, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is like that. and you still probably wouldn't reach the fucking lower. Is it the lower
That's
Underdark,
crazy.
whatever it's called?
That's mad.
So,
Oh.
right. Anyway, so you can skirt that if you please, or you can do something else.
no, we're just gonna go past it and.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so you make your way around. You keep moving along further and further and further for about another hour. And in this time, you don't come across any other traps. But
What about the footprints?
right, well, so you can still see. So now it's very clear that there's a set gone out one. Like there's several sets gone in one direction, and several sets returned. They seem to be the same ones. A lot more cautious on the way out, like as in smaller. You know, you can tell like the smaller strides and stuff like that because everybody's paying attention now, and slightly quick, like slightly longer strides on the way back. So they're either small creatures that were running on the way back, or they're like normal sized creatures that were walking slowly on the way out.
When you say on the way out and the way back, which is the way out? Is the way we're heading?
Well,
is
sorry,
the way out.
Right, the way that you've assumed that they're heading. Yeah. So like, so the way that you're heading, there's like the small, like it looks like a more cautious approach.
Okay.
Coming back the other way, the strides are longer. Whether that's just because they were more confident, or whether they were moving at speed, you don't know. I would say though that given all the signs and the odd bits of equipment that have been left around, that between Ember, Sir Gregory, and probably Worm, you've worked out that this expeditionary group is almost certainly being deep gnomes. So, okay. So you carry on along for about another hour. You don't really come across any other traps that you spot.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. This Vorak and the Sharrock stomachs are just growling. There's no more stealth ever for them. However, just off in the distance, like kind of, well at this point probably on the edge of Worm's range of vision, or just starting to come in. So let's say 100 feet away. So that no one else has seen it yet because we're 30 fucking feet behind him and got shit vision in the dark. So Worm, you start to make out what looks like faint. Oh, you're colorblind. Like a faint purple light. Like, roughly 100 fucking feet away, or like just on the edge of your vision in the distance. Like at first you're a bit like, is that? Oh yeah, no, it definitely is. However, just as you spot that, you do spot another trap, because I'm sticking with the perception that you originally fucking rolled for the traps. This one definitely seems to be some kind of pitfall, an intentional pitfall as well. And by that I mean like you were lucky to notice it, as you were slightly distracted by the purple in the distance, because deep gnomes are very good at working stone, almost as good as dwarves.
Well,
and the only reason you actually pick up on it is because the area's clear, pretty much of rubble and dust.
I'm going to turn around and go back before you get towards this point, and then I suggest that we stop before we go into the next place.
Okay.
There's a trap further down.
Okay.
And then beyond that, there's a cave, and obviously we know that there's nothing come behind us unless they climb up that big cliff. So we're reasonably safe here, I think.
We can set watches.
We could.
Oh yeah, we're not just always like gonna
No.
go to sleep, but, yeah.
Well, I mean, Sir Gregory's a weird one anyway. He's kind of almost always alert, sort of.
It's only
Okay.
hello.
Well, what order are we setting watches in then?
Shit, we don't have the outfit.
And how are we? Are we doing like 2 at a time, 1 at a time?
Gregory will go first, and then Worm will go next, and then one of you, then the rest of you lot.
All right.
Okay. I'll do the middle one.
Well,
Anyway. Well, both of you. Okay. All right then. So, you set up like a kind of rudimentary cold camp for the night. More just sitting down and eating what rations you've got and trying to get comfortable on the stone floor. Before just punching his pack into a soft shape. Deadening all the pots and pans he's carrying with him.
Is it like clinking?
I'm assuming that they've probably been left at like a lot of stuff like that's been left with Onion. Because we're exploring now, right? We're exploring ahead. So I'm assuming we're travelling with just the stuff that we think we're going to need. So he probably has got pots and pans and a fucking oven in there as well. He's going to assume he needs them, right? No. Okay, who's taking first? So Gregory. I would ask him. He can make a perception check because he just can't. Just because he can't fucking see doesn't mean he can't hear stuff or sense things. Although he can't hear anything.
Passive is 21.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking snoring. Oh, it's a weird one with Sir Gregory, isn't it? Hmm. Oh, that is a fucking weird one. Hmm. Okay. His watch passes fairly quietly. Yeah.
Very nice.
What does Sir Gregory, because he can do telepathy and everything, what's Rorik dreaming of?
Neff.
Fair enough.
Does he know part of that one pretty quickly, or does he hang around for a while?
Nope, he nope.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So Worm's going next, yeah?
Yep.
Oh god, there's no point in you. Well, roll a perception check anyway. I don't fucking. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Okay. So, I'm assuming like everybody's just going to watch for a couple of hours to make sure that everybody gets a full 8 hours or something like that. So, initially, obviously, there's all the snoring and other fucking noises that everybody's making. What have you? Yeah, fine. Worm doesn't sit watch very often. So I'm assuming he gets a little like so. It's all there's a lot of new things for him. A lot of weird shit that his companions do when they're asleep, which he definitely doesn't do. However, at some point during his watch, he figures probably the midpoint, which is probably only about half an hour in rather than an hour in because Worm's getting fucking bored and has never sat watch before.
15 minutes later.
Because we don't have the elf, don't we? That
It's just that Worm's sat there. It's got to be fucking halfway through now. It's got to be half an hour. It's got to be an hour. It's got to be nearly 2 hours now. It's like 15 minutes in. So yeah, about 15 minutes to half an hour in. You swear you hear a scream. Off in the distance, from where you saw that purplish light in that other trap. Just so like you just ear piercing. Well, what you was like a scream off in the distance, like a long way off, but just you're not sure whether it's the walls playing trick, like the sound, the wind, slight wind or whatever playing tricks on you because there's winds and stuff down here and other fucked up shit down here. But you swear you hear a scream.
Okay.
And then you kind of freeze for a second, and you're like, was it? Probably not, right? You hear another one.
Mm.
And another one.
What the hell?
Well, are they getting louder?
Nope, then it goes quiet. And you you sit there for what you assume is the rest of your watch. Probably another 5 minutes. Go in, just waiting for another one. It never comes.
That's fine.
In fact, you convince yourself. I don't know. Actually, it's up to you whether you convince
No,
yourself.
it's
You never
it's
actually
fine.
know.
It's normal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just what happens
Wait.
down here, right?
People are just randomly scream in the night.
Well, you got to remember,
Yeah.
Worms was a slave. Most of the time, we just thrown in a pit to sleep, and it's and then they get ate by things. So it's like, yeah, normal.
Also, slave to the Drow, who are fucking horrible.
I can imagine.
So yeah, it's like he's not like he was waiting for something else to happen, and it's like, oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, we'd come a bit closer.
It's like when a car alarm goes off these days.
I know.
And it's like, yeah, and all it is everyone's like, is somebody going to turn that off?
Yep. I've never known it to be any different.
Yeah, it's like, why have them?
What? Yeah, that's fucking point. Or just to annoy your neighbours.
Yeah.
Say it. Because you do that anyway. Just by existing. By being my neighbour. Yeah, I've never understood those. Never understood any of it.
We had one go off at work like a month or so ago, and honestly, it was just underneath my window, and I'm like, "Will somebody go?" I'm like, I realised that I could have just sent an email on saying, "Will somebody please turn off the alarm of whatever car it was?" And all I was doing was looking out the window and saying, "I wish someone had turned that alarm off." But never, I didn't even help anybody by saying it's the blue. It's just like just getting angry, and everyone else was doing the same, just looking out the window and like, we sort that out.
It's a fucking weird one, isn't it? So what is the point in them?
Don't know.
Because no one fucking responds to it other than to get pissed off with it.
Yeah.
And also, like, what difference does it make? Because if someone's going to nick something out your fucking car, by the time you realise your car alarm is going off, they've fucking got it. Or if they're going to nick your car, by the time you've realised the car alarm is going off, they've driven away. By the time somebody's
because you can just hear your alarm going quieter in the distance. It's like...
yeah. Oh, it wasn't mine then. Or by the time like somebody responds to the house alarm that's going off on the street, even if it's just to look out the window. So first of all, it's not going to make any fucking difference. But they've got what they want. They've broken into your fucking house. It's a fucking point. It's just a fucking waste
some
of
money. I guess it's to wake you up, but don't have it so frigging loud. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, but then like 9 times, like I'm sure, well, I guess more than 9. I'm sure almost every time that they go off, people get up and get really pissed off and turn the alarm off and go back to bed.
Yeah.
And they're just fucked off because they got woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'd rather somebody just fucking rob me.
Quietly.
Yeah. Just don't fucking wake me up.
I'm trying to sleep.
You should have a form. Just leave it on the front doorstep. Anyone stealing? Can you just write here what you took for insurance purposes? So you don't have to do it. You know, you don't have to like. 3 weeks later, you say, "Where's that thing? I can't find it." Oh, it must have been nicked. If they just leave an inventory, just like send it off straight to the insurer and say this was stolen. Look, it says it was done by a robber.
Yeah, it's Mr. A Robber.
Yeah. So I want that sorting, please.
It's fucking
everything. But much more civilized, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, also, like these ultra fucking secure doors. Why? They're just gonna make a load of fucking noise doing it. It doesn't stop anybody. All these really secure windows and doors. If somebody wants to get into your house, they're gonna get into your fucking house, and they're gonna do it really quietly and really fucking quickly. Because they know how to do it. It's as simple as fucking that. None of it makes any.
The only thing that makes it more difficult is if there's a fire and you want to get out.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the fucking point? I saw one where they had fucking Eddie Hall trying to, do you know those like proper steel doors where they're all like bolted into the wall and everything, and they're all built into the frame and stuff.
Mm.
And they've given him a sledgehammer to try and break into it, right? So he's just wailing on this door, which is literally designed not to be broken, right? By anything, yeah. So world's strongest man's hammering on this door with it. And I'm like, but if it had just hammered at the fucking brickwork.
Mm-hmm. I mean, shattered the bricks.
Yeah,
exactly the same way as you do
Yeah.
when you're playing 7 Days to Die and don't want to go through the 30,000
Exactly,
point
Yeah.
thing. You just break the
Like,
piece
your
of
house
wood
is
next
only
to it.
your house is only secure as long as the person trying to rob you is a fucking moron.
Mm.
It's all those where you see them in like fucking American movies and that, where the houses are clearly fucking timber framed houses, and it's like, well, why are you trying to go through the secure windows and doors? It's literally just paneling on the side of a fucking house.
Well,
Pry it off.
sometimes you see them and it's like instead of trying to break in, they just get a chainsaw and just cut
Yeah.
the wall off and then just push it in. It's like, yeah,
Also,
you can do that.
If you really want to rob somebody, just get a fucking ladder and a high vis jacket. Because ain't nobody going to fucking question you as long as nobody's in the house. It's just a bit awkward when there is somebody in the house, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, or get a dog.
Yeah.
Several dogs. Because they'll leave you alone then, generally. Right, anyway, back to D&D. So...
Ah! The screams in the
wait.
night.
Worm wakes Vorak up. So Gregory's like, the fuck? It's been fucking 2 hours already. Huh.
Has it been 30 minutes?
Probably about half an hour to an hour, something like that. Whatever Worm would assume was 2 hours, because, you know, when you sat there quietly in the dark, boring, isn't it? So Vorak's going to do his... Where are we? Not bad. Oh. Yeah, he didn't hear anything. He's too busy thinking about nothing. Actually, he's bored as shit as well because he's normally on watch with somebody. Just, probably actually. He's going to sit there just flicking fucking bits of gravel and fucking pebbles at his sister. He's trying to get him in a mouth. In fact.
Mosquitoes.
Oh, no, they just keep like pinging off you all over the place. He doesn't get one any in your mouth. However, at the end of his watch, he's going to throw one at your head, the biggest one he could find. Why is it double? Oh, because I'm fucking raged. Oh, fuck. It was only a 12. You just hear it clatter off the wall by your head.
What the fuck?
Your watch.
Yeah, okay. I'm awake. Kinda. I think there was some bugs down here or something.
Yeah, buzzing around your head.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's going to go to sleep. All right, make a perception check, please.
I will. Let's see. Find the right sheet.
God, I'm hot and sweaty. The heating must be on. Oh, it is. Ow. Don't touch radiators when they're hot.
No.
Okay. Oh, you dirty little... Cat went to the toilet. It's too close. I don't like that. Okay. So, as, like, you know, you settle into your watch and you've woken up a bit and got used to all the noises. Similar situation. Like, you do... Oh, actually, no, you don't. No. No, you won't. No, it's alright.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, no. No, you don't hear anything. It's fairly quiet. You do whatever it is that you're doing whilst you're waiting out your watch. Fairly vigilant, but it's fucking boring. And you're tired because you got woke up halfway through your sleep.
Yeah.
Anyway, after a couple of hours, your watch comes to an end. I assume you wake Ember up.
It's your turn.
Ember's the only one that's had a fucking full 8 hours undisturbed.
She's got a 4-hour watch now.
Yeah. Everybody wakes up 2 hours an hour and a half early. Like, what the fuck? I feel like shit. Time moves weird down here. I'm sure it does.
I don't know if it's morning or night or whatever the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing as well. I don't think anybody here can actually tell the fucking time in the Underdark.
Anya can, but she's not here.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anybody here? I'm guessing, like, for the time being, you could, like, because we've set off from like the day before that we're. It depends how long it goes on for, but you know, I'd say that we're probably fairly in sync because you know when you get hungry and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ember, make a perception check, please.
Perception. I will do a perception.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Seems to go pretty quiet. Don't hear anything. Don't know. Whatever it is that you're doing, you probably get distracted by the looks of it. At some point during the night.
My lute's out of tune.
Oh, God.
I'm not playing it. Well, maybe a little bit.
How do you know it's
I'm
not?
going to say, yeah, you have to. That's literally how you have to do it.
Just gentle, like, oh, that's a bit off. Okay. Yeah.
How long do you wait before you wake everybody up?
I get a bit distracted. But
Okay. Well, in that case, then we probably actually do get our full sleep. All right. Next morning, what are we going to do? What's the plan of attack?
I wake everyone up. Well, Ember wakes everyone up. Good morning!
When we set off, heading the way we were heading.
Yep.
We've got to get past that trap first, haven't we?
Yep.
Okay, so there is, as you approach it, Worm, what you see, sort of, as much as I can. So you got it like this and like this, yeah. And then there's a section, like say this whole section here, for example, so it's about we'll say it's about 30 feet long, and all the way across, like right across the bottom of the tunnel, is just clear with rubble. The whole area has been cleared, which is what the first thing that brought it to your attention. And you can just on this I need to change the thingy. So on this edge, as you're approaching it from this side, you can just see the faintest crack running along the floor from one side of the chamber to the other. So if you're looking down on it from above, it would be like that, and then obviously that section would all be in the middle there, would all be clear. Now it's only about 30 feet over. However, are you doing an immovable rod and rope?
Yes.
2 immovable robs. Immovable robs.
One immovable rod that sort of we place in the air there, then Worm walks along the wall, gets to the side and says,
Yeah.
"Well, put it here." It's like, "Yep." Then you tie the rope to it. It's like, yeah, you can just crawl across that. And then Worm will walk back and get the other end of it and come back again. And...
Okay.
So we're leaving it there, basically. We're leaving it
until we're
as
finished.
it is. Yeah.
Okay, who's
Not
going
leaving
first?
we're leaving the trap there.
Borak's going first, and he's not raging, so I need to turn that fucking shit off. Right. Don't. Oh, this fucking car. It's not a saving throw, is it? It's just a check.
We could do acrobatics.
Oh, it would have to be athletics. Yeah, I could do athletics, can't I? Is an athletic maneuver. Yeah, before it gets got easy.
True.
Yep. I'm surprised Net's not coughing yet. I think she's been iller than anybody.
Oh no, I
I'm not
have
ill. That was
small
just
sniff.
I felt that sneeze coming on for like half an hour. All right, I've been waiting for it.
Yeah, but you only do one though.
I know.
Like, if that was me, I'd have to mute my mic and go sneeze for a fucking half hour. There'd be at least 3.
No,
And I'd
I
get
won't
told off
do
for
that.
purposefully getting louder with each one.
Hmm.
Sometimes I do on purpose get louder. Anyway. So, who's going next? Worm's over because he could just fucking.
He walked over the wall,
Yeah.
and he's going to go back again in a minute.
So, who's going next?
Let's see.
Can you use
Travis,
either?
go.
Use either athletics? Yeah, he's fine. Athletics or acrobatics? Your choice.
No, actually, send envelope. Amber first.
You need to beat 18. I said it before you rolled it. I said it before you rolled it. Ember slips halfway over, and a foot touches this, and the whole thing just collapses.
Ah.
Worm shoots her.
14. Sorry, that should be advantage. Sorry, I've got another one. 14 or 25. Does either of those hit you?
Both.
All right. So you don't actually take damage because that's the magic thing gets struck into you. Well, you do take some damage. I guess you're going to take the 10. But then Worm starts pulling you. And
Although you can't because she's heavier than you. But
Yeah,
Vorax,
but Vorax
just grabs hold of Worm.
yeah,
Just pick him up by his scruff, by the back of his collar. Just like, yep.
He just goes.
technically you take the sneak attack as well, so because you weren't expecting it.
Well, you were. You definitely weren't. You didn't know what you were. But you do. Slightly injured. Make your way across.
Oh my god.
You were still holding onto the rope with one hand. You hadn't actually fully fallen yet, but it doesn't matter. You're across safely. Go on then, Sharog. There's now a massive fucking hole underneath. But you just got to climb across a rope. It's easy.
Come on, roll good. Yeah.
You just take a running jump. But you can get over there whatever way you fucking want.
Just go.
Well, didn't you say it was 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't jump that anyway, so I have to walk.
I don't know actually whether you can. What is?
It's your strength
based
plus
on
10.
strength.
Oh yeah.
So I could do 20 feet.
Oh, I could have jumped that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Jumping. I can jump.
Easy.
Hey.
So, did you land right on the edge?
Whoa.
Unfortunately, when
does that
you
thing where
let,
you do when you shove somebody, but then
when
you
you
pull
let
at the same
your
time?
head hit the immovable rod.
So you just lying there.
What you did, you went, yep.
Just fucking laid there. Alright, okay. I'm just gonna go get a drink.
Thumbs up.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I will be.
Are we gonna have 5 minutes?
5-10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in a bye.
We're back to you. I need to pee.
Oh well. Anyway, so
Mhm.
Worm, going ahead. As you approach this source of purplish light in the distance, very faint, but definitely there as you get closer. Even with your passive perception, you do hear distant voices. Okay. To your ears, initially what you hear is the unmistakable, although you can't hear what they're saying, but you can hear like voices from a distance. But you're fairly confident that these are male Drow speaking in Undercommon. Shut up. You're being voices in the background, are you? Yeah.
Oh, it's like I heard some female talking.
Yeah. In which
You still
case we
manage to
should
sound
be,
female.
we should be worried.
Yeah. As you approach closer, you start to see now that there's this opening. You can't see anything but it's like kind of light and stalagmites beyond. So you figure that you're probably quite high up in the wherever this area, whatever it is that you're approaching. You seem to be quite high up. You seem to be at ceiling height. Okay.
Yeah.
And the light is just bits of light that seem to be coming from wherever this light source is, or whatever the light sources are bleeding into the tunnel. Okay. Just as you're about 10 feet away from the entrance and you're sneaking up to it like as quietly as you can, you do then hear the tone, like you hear a female voice interject in the same tones. And now that you're closer, I mean, it's unmistakable that they're Drow speaking in Undercommon. You still can't quite make out what they're saying, so it suggests that they're still quite a distance away. But there's definitely voices in something ahead, like some kind of cave ahead, that are echoing back to you or reaching you in some way, shape, or form. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, can I get rid of that without deleting everybody else? Nope. Sorry, Sharog, you have been deleted.
It's being great, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Before we'll notice at some point, I'm sure.
3 sessions.
Why? We, our stealth has just gone up.
I actually don't. I've got this as your. Is this the right one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not got any of the things with it, so.
Oh, for fucking hell!
Well, I can't do that myself, no.
No. Do you know what's really annoying? I just fixed this on Helen's earlier because obviously it came from your game.
Mhm.
I was like, oh well, was I'm fucking? Oh, not yet. Earlier, like last night. Well, I'm messing around with the tokens and sorting stuff out. I'll sort it out. So I'm just done that.
I understand why it doesn't just keep whatever the fuck you put on it.
It just doesn't like to.
No.
Oh, why has it got your? Oh, okay, that's right. So C and nameplate.
Mhm.
Okay, everything else. C. Everyone. C. Everyone. Okay. Right. So then I need to open up Sharog's thingy, and I need to go onto edit.
Mhm.
I need to remove the token, and then I need to go use this token. Wait, that's still not showing a name, is it?
Nope.
No.
I am nameless now. I am just the avatar.
Right, so that's not set. Right, okay, right. So, C, nameplate on.
Nothing.
AC,
Nothing's
C,
happening yet.
everyone.
That's so weird.
C, everyone. Save settings.
There you go.
Yes.
Right. Then click on that, and then use selected token. Save changes. Get rid of
That's what I
that.
mean, though. Once you do
Get rid of
all
that.
shit, it should just save, shouldn't it?
And now it has.
Good.
Until the next time I try it. Okay. All right. Let's take you all back here. Obviously, worms at the front. We'll get rid of this. Just to clear up some room. Okay. So, worm. As you approach the edge, so you're in this little entranceway here, all right? Like that, yeah?
Mhm.
You stick your head out. What you see, about 200 feet, possibly, you're not 100%, but for sake of measurements and all that stuff, below you, and so first of all, as you approach this kind of entrance in the rock face, you look out into a huge cavern, but like a long. It's a wide. It's not particularly wide. It's a lot longer than it is wide. So it's more like a ravine, yeah. So it's more like this kind of shape. Although you can't see all of it, you're about at this point. Okay. Oh shit! Now I'm just drawing everywhere.
I'm gonna say, what's that?
I have no idea. Just something I decided to draw because I'm having fun.
Beautiful.
So as you look out into either like left and right in either direction, you can just see off into the distance, and it becomes too obscured by stalagmites before you see anything else. Yeah, stalactites. Sorry, you're in the ceiling level.
Them things.
Right. Yeah. So all of this up here is jaggedy. Oh, like that. Because that's really.
Are you drawing?
Like that.
Oh,
Yeah, like that. Look, or jaggedy like that. Yeah. Everything's lit by random clusters of like purple crystals all over the fucking place. Okay. At this side, so the opposite wall you can see is probably about. Hang on. If we do 10 for each, 10. So we say it's like the opposite side is probably about 100 feet over, okay, of this ravine that you can see, and you're like sort of stood on this side. So roughly about 200 feet down from where you are, and across the way is a little entrance like this that's open, okay, and there's a platform sticking off it that you can see, and there's a camp on it. There's a little campfire with some tents around it, and you can see a bunch of drow, a bunch of goblins in a cave, in a cage. Okay, and there is, from what you can see from here, there's a bunch of fucking big old spiders that you've gone up around, hanging around. There's a bunch of drow, just normal male drow, hanging about. There is what looks like the female drow in amongst there, and you can hear the voice. Like she stands out from the rest because she's all dressed in. Hang on a minute.
sexy.
Sexy drow type stuff. Yeah. And there are two that you can see driders. Okay, that's just from where you can see. Now further, so this is like directly, almost directly opposite you. It's kind of slightly off skew, but you know. So a top-down view of this area would probably look a little bit like this. Okay, so let's say that you're there, and this is like here. Now further along, there's like a little bridge thing coming off it. Okay, and further along, there's an even bigger platform that comes out like this, and what looks like a work camp that has had, like, looks like they've started to build some kind of tower or drow outpost in that area. Okay, so it's like the foundation, like, you know, for you it would be pretty safe to assume, Worm, taking all this in at a glance, that those goblins have been brought here to fucking build this tower for them, right? The slave labor for this building. Okay. However, as you're watching that, as you take in this scene, you see what's over there, and you start to make sense of everything. You notice that they've all focused their attention on one thing in particular, and I need to I'm gonna. Okay, so what you're looking down on looks a little bit like this. Oh, if I do that, it won't. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you are roughly, for the sake of argument, probably, let's say, here, in that kind of area. Okay. Obviously, I can't get you all on the map yet, but Worm, you're kind of stood. Probably
So we're
like
all, this
there.
is on. This is coming out from the other side of the ravine. The other side of the
Yes.
ravine's over here. We're
Yeah.
sort of above and looking down and can see that.
Yeah.
And all this is just drop.
Yeah, and then there is. I found a map that was almost perfect for what I wanted, so I stuck with it.
No, that's fine.
There is. Oh fucking hell! Right. There is. I'll get my fucking words out in a minute. So there's a little bridge that leads sort of off there, quite a thin one made out of wood and stuff. It's not a particularly secure one, but it's secure enough for the job, you guess. Right. So all that leads off to another platform that's the one that looks like it's got some fucking foundations being built on it. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I coloured it in. Look. But I'm
It's
just
a
going
web.
to.
It's a web bridge.
Yes.
then.
Yes. It's made out of webs, and then there's bits of
Oh,
wood
that
and
would
shit
make
stuck
sense.
on it. Yeah. I'm just going to move that to the map
Are
there,
these
so I don't end
supposed
up
to be
picking it up.
spiders?
Yes, they're giant spiders.
Ugh.
Anyway, so that's what you see, but as you take this all in, and you're first of all obviously noticing the really obvious stuff, what you see is that centered around most of their attention in the middle. Oh, hang on, shit! Sorry, I forgot to bring her out. Where is she?
Yeah,
on
I
the
was
wrong
wondering
layer.
where the fuck the female was.
Yeah, sorry, I had her somewhere else. She was hiding from you.
It's because she's so hot.
There you go. Yeah, she was too sexy for everybody to see. So that, and you see that they are from this. Well, at first you're not sure what it is they're all looking at and looking down on because of the angle you're at and stuff like that. But you do hear like a squeal, unmistakable squeal. And as you look in, this is a familiar scene. There's a goblin between them, and they are not being very pleasant to it. Let's say. Anyway, what would you like to do?
Turn it off.
And as you sat there, you start to hear the screams again that you heard last night.
Oh yeah, because he was the only one that fucking heard it, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do. I also know there's only 5 of us.
Yeah, but the best 5. The winning 5. I don't know. It's up to you what you want to do. What would Worm do? I'm going to assume at this point that the others haven't quite caught up. So you've just seen this. You've just witnessed this scene. We're probably catching up a bit now. So we'll say we're 20 feet behind you. We haven't seen what's happening yet, but we're probably starting to hear stuff. What I would say, sorry, just going back to the other one. So there is. Can't remember what it was on. There are. Right, so to where you're stood up here, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is a path, sort of, that heads down. Well, it's not really a path. It's kind of like a ledge. It's not very secure. That leads off to in this direction, and kind of downwards. But you can't see where it goes. It just goes off into the distance, and then you lose sight of it as it goes down and twists and turns with you don't even know whether it just stops or anything. So I would say that you are probably about 200 feet above them. So it's quite a big drop. And I'd say we'll just say that you're as far away as it's shown on the map. I don't want to get into just in case whatever happens.
Oh.
So, does Worm do anything before the rest of the group arrive?
Other than open the iron flask. I don't know. It's 200 feet down.
Roughly. I would say though that these there are stalactites.
You know, I'm not. Worm's going to get down. It's not a problem. But
well,
I'm
all I'm
everybody else.
saying is that I'm not trying to push you in any direction. Just personally, I would just do whatever I think my character would do. But if you're thinking like outside, like logistically, yeah, Shara can fly and she can carry a brother.
Yep.
If she chooses to.
We have the broom.
I'm pretty certain
The broom
Sir
takes
Gregory,
two
because
small
like
people.
we could put Sir Gregory in the bag. We got the bag of holding with us.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So
Well,
actually, we could just wear him. Somebody could just wear him to get down there, and fucking Ember's just Ember. No, she can probably do something. I don't know. No, she can freefall. She can float, can't she? For a little
She
bit.
can cast fireball, but she can do. No, she can't even.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to reach it. It's like 150 feet. So,
what I would say, okay, so what I'll say is, as well as the drop, is that there are like little ledges and stuff as well. Now, this
no,
isn't
it's
just like
not.
a perfectly...
No. That's not what I'm worried about.
Okay. Well. I would say that there's probably a good reason for Worm to hesitate. Because
you don't know why I'm hesitating them.
Well, no, but I'm just saying that that's a Drow priestess. And Worm would definitely recognise that it was one of the priestesses. You just that's something that you don't fuck with in Wormsville. But I don't know.
Didn't. Not don't.
Well, yeah. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is it, isn't it? It's like, what?
Oh, I'm just what it is. I'm trying to do the try to work out how to get down there.
Okay, so what I would say is that
so when everyone arrives,
okay,
I point it out and says we've got to save them. And he says to Sir Gregory, "Come with me." And Sir Gregory just like, what do you mean? And he says, do that thing. So Sir Gregory then encapsulates Worm, so he goes small, obviously.
Magic.
You're tiny.
And then Worm turns around, runs up the corridor, turns back, and then just sprints as fast as he can and leaps from here.
Okay. All right. So.
And then fires his crossbow into the ceiling, sort of, or somewhere here.
Or like one of the low-hanging stalagmite tights. Yeah.
Swings down like this. Let's do it white so you can see. So he's jumped off that. He leaps off, fires it into the ceiling, and then he swings down, and he wants to land on the map, right in the middle of the fire, like Iron Man.
Okay. So obviously you can do all of that.
And however, actually, even landing on with on one knee.
Yeah. So if you want to do the superhero landing, though, you've got to make the Dex fucking save. At advantage.
I've got to do a Dex saving throw. Sorry, plus 19.
Just to land it. Just to make sure that you do land in this superhero pose.
Or acrobatics. Surely it's acrobatics.
Sorry, you could do. Yeah, sorry, acrobatics. Yes.
What?
With advantage?
No.
Well, you can have advantage if you want. I mean, I don't think you need it. I mean, obviously. And actually, the fire fucking... Right, so first of all, the fire just erupts and actually ignites on these ones, although I can't see that. How fucking weird. 2 seconds. I don't have their fucking... They're all dead. They've got no health, so they've got to be dead, right? That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
I
don't know why haven't they got any Oh, right. And no, why didn't that save? Oh. Just sorry, 2 seconds. Okay, because you got the crit as well. Let me just. Alright, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, you need to re-add them.
Yeah,
No,
because
they just all
no, they're
died.
just
That's
dead.
fine.
Yeah, no, they just
Yeah,
immediately.
they're dead.
What? No, that was the wrong fucking thing. I was meant to copy it. Oh, right, I did. I think I must have cut it somewhere. Oh, anyway, I don't know. Well, I can't remember where the others were. Somewhere like this.
Yeah, it was like
And
one.
I think there was one like over here, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. So I need to zoom in a bit because I can't see shit, and we need some better music.
Boom.
Yeah, we can do that one. We always do that one though. Let's see. What about what does this one sound like? Oh, fucking loud. That's what that one sounds like. Dunno. Let's see. If it sounds shit, I'll change it. Okay, so right. First of all, we need Worm and Sir Gregory, sort of. Worm Gregory. Greg Wormery. So we'll go Worm. Bop. That's got you at reduced health for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It's because I pulled you out. I'll tell you what. I'll bring you over from the other page. It'll be quicker and easier than fucking. I'll bring you all over, and then.
That's pretty good.
We'll go paste, just for the sake of argument. So, Worm is pop with Sir Gregory, pop. And these lot are up here waiting to do whatever they're going to do. Right, so we'll count that as a surprise. Well, right, so first of all, this is going to count as a surprise round for us, because they had no idea we were here. I'm going to have to turn that down a bit, because now I'm competing with it on my headset. So, we will do... Right, so that one takes that, which was... As the sparks erupt. Oh, right, both of them. Okay, that's easy. Okay, and they're kind of scorched by those as they come off. Oh, look at that proper music for Sir Wormery. As you land, right? So you've used your movement. Now, whilst they're moving in like that and landing in the fire and setting everybody on fire in the vicinity. What is like so everybody can do whatever they want to do now as like a turn, and then we're going to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's happening with the rest of the group?
Avatar.
Well, Sir Gregory didn't actually do anything, did he?
Not yet. We'll get to that in a second. You can still take your action, your attack action in a minute.
All right.
Right. We'll just like you've moved. The rest of the group have gone. Oh shit! And then.
All right.
But yeah. So we'll don't worry. We're going to get to you. You can finish your move in a minute.
Well, what I mean is, technically, Worm's already attacked because he used one action, didn't he? To use the thing.
Yeah. But then they get epic landings, so Gregory just starts blasting lasers out of his hands, right?
Missiles.
And then pulls out his laser sword. Yeah, I mean that's how it goes, obviously. Right, what's the rest of the group doing? Because Vorax just listens to his sister and is like, "Get me down there!"
And she
in fact,
shouts,
actually, he's
gonna. And she just
Vorax
out.
Vorax gonna run and jump, and he's gonna fucking wait and hope his sister catches.
Yeah, she's gonna avatar and just fly off and grab him midair.
Okay, well, hello, Geeks. When did you come in here?
But where do we want to land?
Okay, so we're gonna have to make athletics checks, both of us. to make sure that we can actually catch, because otherwise Vorex's falling 200 feet and it's going to hurt.
Athletics.
Oh yeah, obviously I'm going to rage first, because Worm's upset, and there's somebody being, I don't know, hurt that shouldn't be. I don't know. So mine gets advantage. So yeah, do athletics. Ooh, okay. Oh, thank fuck for that. Yeah, you just catch me. How far can you fly?
Let me double check. That's the girdle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 80 feet or something, isn't it? Something stupid like, or is it 50?
Let's see. 30 feet.
Is it?
That's fine. You've just ran off with your what is it, hammer?
Yeah.
Above your head, like what's it called? Yeah, just on a leap. She just leaps after you, and not only then turns into the avatar on the way down, catches you, and then you just land just about there.
Oh yeah, because that's a good point, actually, isn't it? Because you can free fall, and then just catch me at the end of it, just drop me in. That's fucking cool as shit. Yeah, yeah. Just snatches me at the last second, so I don't break my fucking legs. Okay. Yeah, so I'll drop. What, you're gonna drop me like there? And I'm guessing you can probably still fly another fucking, because all you've done is run and jump.
Yeah.
So you could probably fly another. You could probably fly 30 feet actually if you wanted to. So let's say you drop me there, which is just after you caught me. So we'll say you've got probably 20 feet of movement from there if you wanted to.
Give me like here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about Ember? How's she getting down? A little more slowly.
A little more slowly. Actually, she can misty step, can't she? What's that?
Oh.
Yeah, 30 feet. That's.
Yeah, but you could fall.
I can.
She could also run and jump and then just misty step 30, like which is close to the ground, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that. So let me just...
You would still break your legs because you're still traveling at whatever velocity.
Right.
You don't.
He's right.
That's why jumping when the lift falls doesn't save you.
Yeah, it does. Everybody knows it does. You shut up. That's how I'm going to survive it. Right,
it's that or feather fall. So. For that 60 feet per round.
Or
is feather fall a reaction?
Oh yeah, it is a reaction.
I think feather fall is a reaction. So you could actually jump. You could jump, cast fireball, and then feather fall.
No, because you can't cast two spells.
Yes, you can.
Oh, because it's
with a reaction. So you can
Smart.
drop fireball, and then feather fall into your fireball. Hold on a minute. Thinking about it, that's yeah. So you slowly get covered in flames by your
or as Warwick takes his running jump, he just grabs hold of her.
He could probably carry her. I mean, I could probably carry you both anyway.
Basically, you're catching us, especially with those rolls, was just you stopping me from breaking my legs as I hit the ground. It was more like just slowing me down for the last 5 or 10 feet.
I mean, she's tiny.
Yeah,
I'd jump off and fireball, and then catch yourself with the feather. That's more heroic.
I could fireball on the way down.
Depending on,
I like the idea that she had no fucking choice.
But I can still fireball as we're flying down.
No, because I think she'd be too slow. I think she'd have to do it herself to be able to cast fireball. I'll be honest.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise she could be. Can you imagine like somebody just snatching you, just jumping off a fucking cliff?
Yeah, and then you having the calmly enough think, oh right, well I'll cast fireball first and then slow down. Yeah.
At which point in that like 5-second drop over 200 feet in 5 seconds, does she go? Oh, you know.
No, you're probably right. But she'll land with Warwick then, like.
Okay, we'll say All right then. Right next to that spider.
No. The music didn't
Right,
loop. I
what,
just
what,
realized.
right, Kiki, has Mummy shut you out of the living room, Kiki? She's a fucking bitch, isn't she? Yeah, not like
Okay, the
you.
music stopped looping.
Oh no! I didn't know, not put it on repeat. No.
I was like, the epicness. There we go.
Right. Sorry.
Alright.
Okay, so she's lands. Okay, so then back to. So Worm's basically done his go, hasn't he?
He's got another attack, but he used his action to do the.
Okay, so do you want to use his bonus action then?
Yeah, it's just an offhand stab.
Yeah.
Oops. That's inventory, not action. That's why it doesn't work. And this is an advantage because they weren't expecting. Nobody expects.
Nobody was
Surprise,
Nobody expects
motherfuckers.
That's a good point, actually. I'd say probably everything in this round's an advantage because they're just like, the fuck?
Wow.
Does it? It'll get the sneak attack as well, won't it?
Yeah.
Who are you shooting? Sorry.
I'm stabbing.
Oh, stabbing. Sorry.
Him.
Oh, just absolutely just fucking. He's like jumps back from the fucking skull, and as he turns to see, like, he's all like, looking at this really cool fucking armored tiny little figure. Erupt from the fire and set like scorch him. He just. The silken spike just cuts straight through him and takes him straight out. I am going to.
Wow.
Oh, that normal drow don't have. Yeah, they're not. They're not strong. I'm just going to move him to. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm just going to put him. Oh, fucking hell! What's all that? Why has it done that? I don't like it. No. Oh, okay, that'll do. He dead. And I mean actually fucking dead as well. Because of the sneak attack. And actually fucking dead. Like there's no like that's the proper fucking thingy spell to bring him back. Sir Gregory. The second one to land.
So he's not really done anything. So his bonus action is he does his blade and where is it? And he stabs the other guy.
Really loud, doesn't it?
The other thingy.
Oh.
No, he doesn't. With 2 11s.
Wow.
Hold on a minute.
What
Those
happened
dice
then?
on the
Two
screen
natural
say
ones.
7 and 4. What's that about?
I don't know.
Ah.
And it's actually saying they were both ones.
I don't think the dice on the screen count for much. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
So he just tries again.
So he just threatens them with it. He
And then-
flourishes his blade. There we go. Against, sorry, this one I'm guessing.
Yeah, the other one. So that is 9 plus 7.
They're not undead. No, it's just you get 7 radiant anyway.
Radiant anyway, yeah. And then
Yeah, he's also no longer existing.
and you and take 1 step towards the priest.
Okay.
So everything just goes off.
Yeah, just
Off
steps
Worm.
off Worm and grows and
Yeah.
reassembles. It's like the fuck. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Okay. Who was the second one to the next one to land? Probably me, right? I'm gonna fuck this spider up. It's fucking right there, and I'm like, ah! Also, like, you know, hyped because I just took a leap of faith. Yeah. Obviously reckless. Always reckless. Oh, I get advantage anyway. Oh, yeah!
Oh.
Okay. Well, that spider's dead. I think.
Wow.
Oh, no, it is. No, wait. Maths.
27.
20... What?
27.
Yeah, it is. It's, yeah. Yeah. Not dead, but, you know, it is no longer in the fight. So that's... I probably haven't got a lot of movement left, have I? Fairness. Did run. Jump. I will. Vorix just gone. Vorix just fucking like. If there's something, he's going to kill it, and he can see this one over here, so he's going to move in that direction. I'll say I've probably got about 50. We'll move to there. Sharog.
Oh, good old faithful. Let me see.
So what have you done then? Actually, though, have you had to use an action to become, or is it a bonus action to become the avatar or whatever?
It's an action, isn't it? Is it an action?
Let's see. Yeah, it is an action.
Right. So you've essentially done an action and movement. So you got a bonus action.
Looking.
Can't you summon your? It's gonna be a pain in the ass for me. That's a bonus action, isn't it? Your fucking thingy weapon.
Oh, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that's the one. Spiritual weapon.
Oh, you could just make it a dash and then just. Move
Oh yeah, you can move again if you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Cast spiritual weapon. Yeah, behind the woman.
Okie dokie. What? I don't know. I'm sure we did do something before for that, didn't we?
It's a hammer, isn't it?
Because I think you can probably have it as whatever you want. I can probably just pull some. I think.
Yeah,
Probably should set you up. I should probably set you up a token for that as well. Maybe I'll do that over Christmas. Right.
Like a mall.
What?
Warhammer?
What do you want it to?
Was it?
You can have it wherever you want, really.
Yeah,
What do you want it to be?
Warhammer.
Yeah. Come on, find stuff. Oh, don't start being slow now. I literally. Okay. Oh. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Nobody knows.
Oh, why can't I use? Oh, okay, that's weird. This. Oh, there we go. Right. We'll use that one. Right. Hang on. There.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, so it does, and you're going to attack.
It goes on my turn. It doesn't.
Yeah, but I think you can use it straight away, can't you? So that's what you roll. So if you rolled it, that's your attack from when you rolled it, and that does. But it was you didn't do anything to anybody with that.
No.
because you didn't beat anybody's AC with that. But it's there. You can control it on your turn.
Mhm.
Although I think you have to use bonus action to control it.
Yes, to move it is a bonus action.
Oh. Well, then it can attack anyway.
It attacks, yeah, but to move it, you have to.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you'd have to move it, then you can just. It's basically an extra attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's Ember gonna do? God damn.
Can I cast?
Keep. What the fuck is it? Hang on a minute. All right. 2 seconds. He's fuck. I just need to do the headphones. Back in a minute. I just need to sort these animals out.
That's alright. I'll go BOL his. You fixing the things? Be right back.
Sorry about that. Sorry, what was Amber doing?
Having a pee first.
Oh, right, okay. just decides to have a piss halfway through. Well, just before the back. Well, I suppose it's better before than halfway through, isn't it?
Well, this is during. I mean, it's quite scary. You know what I mean?
Amber pisses herself.
Hit those with the fireball. The two riders?
Yeah.
It's 20 feet.
Yeah. You might be able to get that as well. Where's my
Yeah, if
drawing
it's
tool?
like bang in the
Measure, circle.
center. 20 feet.
So if we go, no, we don't want to start it there. Do we want it to linger?
Yeah, like probably.
We
like
say,
that.
I mean, easily. In fact, actually, you're gonna have to be careful.
Yeah, I don't want to hit the.
But you can put it.
I don't want to hit the goblin.
Hang on. Oh no, because you're gonna hit them ones, right? Okay. Yeah, like something like that. You could definitely.
You can get those
You
three.
can do it.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you can get those
do it.
three.
Let's say you can do it.
That one and that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fireball.
That's
Okay.
36.
Okay, so he. Oh, what am I on now? He does no longer. He also. Right. So these need to make their saves, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the save? Sorry.
Dex.
Dex.
DC 17.
Right. So two Dex.
Mm-hmm.
2 Dex saves. Not at advantage. No. Wow, that was a 6 and an 8, so they both take full damage
41.
and are rocked by that. However, still standing.
Oh, it's a good opener, huh?
Yeah.
Fireball.
Yeah, could you imagine being them right now? Like, what the fuck?
People falling from the sky?
Right. That's everybody done, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to do initiative. Oh, is that you already rolled, yeah?
Yeah, no, delete it. It's
Oh.
Oh, that's
I
poor
can't.
Ren.
Oh. Right, I'll do Vorak first.
For Sharog.
Wow. Oh, good for Vorak. Right, I'm going to roll the spiders together.
Okay.
wow.
Wow, okay. And I'm going to roll the remaining Drow together. However, the others I'll roll separately. So I need to do that one. Now, the reason I'm saying I'm going to roll those. Wow, okay. The Drow is because there is a couple more
No.
in the tents.
Pocket.
However, just so that I don't have to do it halfway through the fucking battle, I'm going to put them out now. But if they're inside the tents, that's because they're inside the tents, alright? You haven't seen them yet. Although, just set the tents on fire, haven't I? Right, so
Paul.
just 2 seconds. Right, okay, so those last 4 like that are actually inside the tents. And just to clear some fucking space, I'm going to get rid of those now. Okay, so let me just move him a minute. Oh wow, the spiders first. Okay. Hang on, I need to move that over there. Okay, so this one very quickly is going to skitter over to Vorak and Ooh. No, it's not. No, it is not. Actually, it's not going to move. It's going to stay. Was it there?
Yeah.
There. It is going to try and use its web on him. I think that seems to be a sensible thing for it to do. That's 16 to hit. I think that hits me. Yep. And that is restrained by the webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC. So I need to make a strength save to try and break the web. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed, and is vulnerable to fire, but is immune to bludgeoning, poison, and physical. Right. So Vorik is currently webbed.
No.
By this one. This one here is going to 5, 10, 20. It's going to spit its web at Worm, who's currently stood in the middle of a fire. Although, to be fair, it's just embers of a fire at this point, so his feet are getting a bit warm. And is going to try and web you. That is a 19 to hit. So Worm is currently webbed. So what that means is, so you're restrained. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check, bursting the web on a success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed.
Except I can't. It doesn't work on me. At the bottom where it says +2. In addition, where does it say it? Oh no, above where it says +2, it says additionally you can't be caught in webs of any sort and can move through webs as if they were difficult terrain.
So, you appear to have been caught in a web.
Yes.
As far as the spider's concerned, you are caught in a web. This one up here is
also going to web me.
Probably.
Him.
5, 10, 15, 20. I think it's going to close in, but it can't actually do anything else. I don't think spiders are that smart, are they? Nah, 2 intelligence, they're dumb as shit. And this one here is going to... I don't know, actually. It's just going to make its way down here, I guess. Sort of there-ish. And this one's going to go... Oh, no. I was about to put warm. Oh, hang on. Can I do... No. And that one's going to run straight over to Ember, and it's going to come up from underneath and try and, like... Oh, actually, no. It isn't. It's going to try and web you, and that one's going to go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Right, so this one is going to try and web Ember. Okay? It's a 23 to hit. I'm pretty certain she's restrained at the minute. This one here is then going to run, skitter over and try and bite her while she's in the web. Okay, so that's 22 to hit. I'm pretty certain that hit. So you take 5 piercing, only 5 piercing damage. Okay.
Hellish
Okay.
rebuke.
Okay. But first of all,
5.
yeah, you take 5 piercing, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, wrong page. Okay, so you succeeded. So you take half of the poison damage. So you take another 5 poison damage.
Okay.
So take 10. So 10 damage total.
Yeah.
But then you hellish rebuke. Right, so it needs to make a dex save, right?
Because it's a reaction to taking damage.
Yep. Okay, so it rolled an 8, so that's shit. So it takes all of it, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Straight in its face. And I would say, for the sake of it, because the webbing is. Hang on. Okay, so the webbing has an AC of 10 and 5 hit points. So I'm going to assume that you blasting fire through it is going to destroy the webbing. Okay, so we'll say that you're not webbed.
Yeah, I'm not webbed.
And this takes 19. Yeah, that does not look happy. Getting blasted in the face with fire at all. Probably understandable, but you know. So with that, she is going to. Oh, hang on. Sorry, there was nobody. Oh, right. It is her. Just going to scream, "Seize them!" that's how she talks now. That's it. It's come out my mouth. That's how it is.
Hot.
She is going to. Not that. Ooh. Oh. Probably not that just yet.
That doesn't sound good.
She is going to try and web you, Sharok.
Okay.
How high are you flying? Roughly.
I'm hovering.
Because you've kind of dropped me and then swoops, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm hovering. So not too.
So, like what? 5 feet, 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she's going to try and web you. That is not what I intended for that to do. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to roll it. If I can find it, which I now can't. So apparently she's lost that spell.
Good.
What in the actual? Oh, there it is. Okay, that was not helpful. That is not what I wanted. Why didn't you just roll it?
Mm.
Right. One more and then I'm not doing it. I think I have to bring up the spell and then roll it from the page because it won't roll it from here. Yeah, that is saying roll it. But it's not actually rolling it, it's just linking the spell.
Nice.
He's spellless.
Hang on. Is it because it's not a roll? Is that what it is? Oh! Okay, I've misunderstood the spell. Okay. So conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choice within range. The webs fill a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
From that point... a cube from that point. For the duration, the webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure the area. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, such as walls or trees, or layered across the floor, wall, or ceiling, the conjured web collapses on itself. So she doesn't cast it at Sharok.
I wouldn't be affected by difficult terrain anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm hovering.
Maybe she's not going to use that. That's not that's not what I thought it was. But she will cast Ray of Sickness on Sharok.
Counter spell.
Okay, hang on a minute. Because counter spell's a weird one. Right.
But yeah, she's
So
60 feet.
what does can you link counter spell? Because that is a weird, like the way counter spell works. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no. Okay, so it does. Yeah, it's a 1st level spell. Okay, so she's just like, oh, is that Ember casting that?
Mhm.
Okay, so she kind of like she's casting up at Sharog, or trying to. And then, like, the spell just dissipates in her hand, and she looks over it, like, she looks around to see who did it, looks at Ember. And she's like, you bitch. Okay, so. You fucking bitch. That's me saying that, and I meant it. She is going to attempt. She can't cast a spell now. Can't do anything now because she's tried casting a spell, and that's fucking it. So she is going to risk it for a biscuit, and she's going to she's going to step back.
Does my thing get a attack opportunity?
I don't think spiritual weapons do. And she takes a fucking good old smack to the face, obviously.
And he's gonna do he's gonna drop a level 3 spell slot into that.
Okay.
Which, let me just read what it is because I can't remember.
It's like
an
extra 2, is it?
4? Is it 4?
Or is it extra 4?
2d8. So it's 4d8.
Can you not choose to roll it at a higher level? Does it not give you that option?
Oh, I'm using a 3rd level spell slot. So
yeah, but doesn't it let you roll it as right?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's just because it doesn't actually have the option of doing 4d8. It says to the maximum of something else. So that is 15. 12 plus 4 plus 15. Well, that's it. Well, it's a reaction. Do you get 2 attacks? Because
no,
or is it just a single?
It's you basically swing at them as they run away, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's that because it's not an action; it's a reaction. It's not.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
not an action. Is it?
It's not your attack action. It's a reactionary attack. And she's going to hang on. Check her shit. Okay, 5, 10. She's going to move to about there. Right. Next. Them motherfuckers. Right, so this one. I'm going to assume he's going to run straight at Ember. And he's going to... he's going to attempt to attack you with his short sword. That is a 10 to hit. So that
that's
does not
actually
hit.
a miss.
Yeah, and that is all he gets to do. This one is going to come out of the tent like, what the? Oh, fuck! He's going to stand here, and he's going to swing at Sir Mr. Gregory, sir, with his short sword. That's a 19 to hit, which I don't think hit Sir Gregory.
Nope.
This one's going to come out of the tent, do like a similar thing. He's going to fall over his feet as he comes out, because he's also like crawled out of a tent. I don't know. And he's also going to swing at Sir Gregory. That's a 13 to hit, which I'm fairly certain doesn't. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, what the fuck? 4. And he's going to... Oh, fucking hell. Attempt to kill Worm forever. That is a 16 to hit.
Is it?
Yep. Oh, that doesn't hit. Okay.
Well, yeah, Worm just watches it slowly swing past him, wave in front of him gently, and just like, yeah.
And then this one is going to join him, I think. And yeah. So 21 to hit for Worm, but only just 3 piercing damage as he stabs at you with his short sword.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
But I uncannily dodge it for half the damage. So
1 then. Okay.
1.
It just literally just nicks you. It's like a paper cut. Oh no, because they hurt. It's not even a paper cut. It's like, no, I'm trying to think. It's always the little ones that hurt, isn't it? It actually stabs you all the way through, but it just doesn't hurt. Sir Gregory, what would you like to do?
This one here. So the first one that came out, he stabs down at it, like so.
Yeah. So the reason that one missed you is because as it was swinging at you, you just drove your radiant sword through it and out of it, and just took it completely out of the game immediately. It actually didn't realise it was dead as it was swinging at you.
then he continues the swing.
Sorry.
Continues the swing through the other one.
Yeah. Why did they even get up today? That's what they'll be asking themselves. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, he is going to. Gonna just charge forward, and he's gonna charge straight through the tent.
Okay. Okay. Bucket, yeah. He's made a plate and stuff. He just ignores everything.
Because you can see the spider and the thing, and he knows where it. But it's just like, yeah, there's a tent in the way.
Just tramples it.
Yeah, that's not really gonna.
You do get like one of the like guide ropes like tied around your ankle, but you don't notice it. You just keep moving. The whole tent goes with you. That's you done, yeah?
Potentially that had a reaction.
Oh,
attack.
Yes. Sorry. It would have tried to bite you, I'm guessing. Okay, that was a 20 to hit, which I don't think hits.
Hits, yeah.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, so you took 20. You took 10, not 20. Took 10 piercing damage. Oh, you haven't activated your shield. All right, so that's 10 piercing damage. Now, I would say you need to make a decent Constitution saving throw for the poison, but we know that's not going to fucking work.
Well, he's like immune to poison.
Yeah, you just spurt some fucking green poisonous liquid inside your armor. just rolls out, just drips out your foot as you walk away. Vorak is going to. Oh man, is it going to take his whole action to break out of it? Does it actually? See, it doesn't say. It says as an. Oh, it does. So as an action, I can break the restraint. What do I get for bonus actions? Fucking nothing. Just rah. Yeah, because if I don't attack, I can't even. I could punch it. No, because I have to attack first, don't I? Right, it just say bonus action, right? Literally all I can do is rage. Okay, well, that's annoying. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to try and break out of it. And by try, I mean I've got to beat 12.
You
and
can do it.
I get advantage.
In fact,
So-
I know you're doing that, but I'm just going again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get to there actually with the tent dragged around him.
Yeah, just dragging it along with him. He's now like just flowing off him like a fucking angelic cape. Although it's, although actually there'd probably be like kind of a purplish silk. But so Vorak just shrugs the web off, and he's gonna. Oh, I don't know.
Run it.
He was going that way.
Yeah,
But also,
on.
Worm's in trouble. But then his sister's there. Yeah, I think he's just gonna fucking.
he saw what Worm did, so he's just like, he's fine.
For now. Oh no, Voric's dead. Yeah, that's all he's got this round. Mine. Does that mean I'll drop my? Oh, it better fucking hit me. Don't be losing that rage. Ember.
Yes. Can I? I can hit both of these with a 15-feet cone, can't I? I don't want to move it.
Both of. Oh, these two.
Yeah. 15-feet cone.
I don't
think so.
No, it's a bit of a. So 50.
Wanna...
What? Yeah, but what's the angle? See, this is what I don't get. It's like a 15-foot cone, but what's the angle? What's the degree on that? You know what I mean? Because I've got 45, 60, and 90
What
degrees.
is the smell?
Burning hands.
Oh no, burning hands actually tells you it's a 120-degree arc. So yes, you can.
I'll show you. You weren't supposed to roll, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's a comb. You put your thumbs together and spread them out. So if you stretch your arms out in front of you, put your thumbs together and spread all your fingers. It's that angle. It's 120 degrees, so it's a wide thing. It goes out 15 feet. So it 120 degrees is something like that.
Yeah, I mean, does it say it's 120 then on it?
Yeah, it's previously I know that's what it said. It's 120 degrees.
And it's just like it just reaches out 15 feet. So yeah, if that's the case, then you can hit both of those with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the spider and the drow in front of me, because I don't want to.
So
25.
So they just take. Oh no, it's a dex save. What's the? Is that
17.
for half?
Yeah,
is that for half damage? Yeah.
Yeah, if they succeed, it's half damage.
Okay, so it's a 14 and a 5. So they both take the full whack.
25.
Like, nobody ever sees Ember doing this sick shit. Like, things just, like, people just around and, like, everything's dead, and they're like, oh, okay, Ember's did it. She's fine. I don't think anybody's actually ever seen.
Oh, I'm sure they saw the big boom that went off last
time. Yeah, that was cool as shit. Yeah, just. I'd say that at this point, no one doubts Ember's ability to look after herself in combat.
Everyone's like, we don't want her with her.
Yeah, now they're like, oh, okay, she's alright. She's not such a burden after all. This one up here is going to skitter forward, like a spider,
fucking hate drivers.
And it's going to run at Sir Gregory, and it is going to attempt to. That's boring. Why are they so boring? Okay.
I don't know. They have some cool shit. No, riders.
It is going to just attack you. Why would they bite? That's what I want to know.
Wait, isn't there a top half humanoid? Why would you bite?
The top half is a half a drow, but it does have a spider's fangs in his.
Does it?
In his balls?
Well, you wouldn't want to be making sex with that, would you?
I beg to differ. I've seen some Baldur's Gate 3 art, and they're really into the Drider. People are weird.
Okay, so she is going to skitter forward, not glide. The skitter, because they're horrible spider people, and swing 3 times with her longsword at Sir Greg.
Triders are always male.
Are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought they were female.
No, they're always they're made from male drow.
Oh, so why do they look like they got boobs?
Just that's weird, you know.
Is it because they're elves and they all look feminine? Right, anyway, sorry. He is going to glide forward and make 3 attacks with his long sword. at Sir Gregory. So 1, 2, and 3. So, so the first 2 hit because that's a 20 to hit and an 18 to hit.
No, the 20 hits. Just the 20.
Does he have higher AC?
No, it's 20.
I'm reading it as 18 on here.
No,
he's just not. He's just not right on here then. Right, sorry. So the first one hits. Why is he giving me 2 numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. So you just take 9 slashing damage. There you go. From the one that actually manages to pierce your armors. I don't think it's got anything else because I mean 3 attacks is actually quite impressive. So Sharog, what would you like to do?
Girl faithful. 'Cause I can do that, even if my thing is up.
Well, do you want to attack anything with this first?
Yes. Better cast it us.
You basically just roll it again, and then it just rolls the attack and the damage for it. So you don't keep casting it, but if you when you cast it, like that just it definitely hits. That I'm guessing again. Oh well, yeah, I'm guessing against that because that's the only thing that's fucking close to it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not trying.
So
to
yeah.
The goblin.
Okay, and you want your
guardians
out.
So I want to.
Oh, it's changed the tint color on you because this was saved. Which one was it? Was it? Hang on.
It's like the light blue teal.
Is it that one?
That's the one.
Right.
And I'm gonna cast it at level 3. Oh. That's shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the downside to whatever you roll it as is what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm gonna move there. And...
You're gonna move there and then summon them, yeah?
Yeah.
So.
And I can do as a bonus action. I can attack. My.
Right. Well, let me just do the wisdom saves. Well, yeah. No, roll your attack. Well, actually, I'd wait a second. Because. Oh no, you can't. No, it won't take them. Actually, yeah. So is that against this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so no matter what happens, that one doesn't survive. There's no way it can survive this. So I will do. We'll do the Dryder first. So we do the Wisdom save. That's a 15, so that's a save, which means they take half damage.
Yep.
And are not slowed, right?
Mhm.
Alright, so it's okay. Giant spider.
I think that's the
And
worst spiritual guardians I've done. 9.
Oh, at least since the early days, right? So the giant spider rolled a 16, which is a save, so that takes. And it isn't slowed, and the Drow rolled a 14.
I think they're slow.
So it also
no matter
takes
what,
half.
even if they're saved.
Do they? Or is it just half the damage then, but they're still slowed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fair enough. And then you flew forward and hit that one. So that's you done, or you use any more movement?
No.
Okay. Worm. What do you like to do?
So the drow in front of me. Initially, I will stab it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But using a luck point.
That was an attempt.
Where is my luck points? Where are they? Lucky one. Yeah, so I do that. Just So the first one, I try and stab it.
Oh!
Wow.
That was very lucky.
Wow. Okay.
This is the entire generation just then.
Yeah, there is Yeah. This entire
I can't
ancestry
even
is wiped
calculate
out.
that in my head.
I'm not even going to bother.
Aw.
It's dead.
I know.
Sure.
But I just want to. I just
It's that 26 that fucks it all up. The rest of it.
15 plus 7 plus 17 plus 26.
Oh, it's 24.
65.
Yeah. That's fucking. That's dirty.
So that was very.
I don't
very
think
lucky.
that's got to have been the biggest hit.
It is because that's not even with any poison. Because if you remember, I had that
Yeah.
12. Was it 12d6 poison on it?
That has got to be the biggest hit anybody's done in this game so far. It has to be.
No, I did.
'Cause the only other person- the only-
Time?
I don't think anybody's got over 60. We've had some 40s, and I think we might have had somebody break
No,
50.
I had 80 last time.
What, from one hit?
Fireball, baby.
Oh!
Because you doubled it because of
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
that
a
was,
special thing. This is
Yeah.
different.
Like
This
from one sword stab.
Oh no, this is really fucking good.
Because I've done
Yeah, no, but
90 odd
the-
damage, but that was it damage in a round. That's just one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
but
fireball-
that
fireball,
was
the
poison.
fireball was cool as shit, but that was like a special moment. This is
Yeah.
like
Really cool, baby.
nice and completely fucking wasted on him. Right. Anything else? What you do for your next move? And for my next move,
I'm gonna shoot at the
For my next magic trick.
spider, which I don't get advantage with because it's too close to me. So it's just a normal roll.
it's not. I mean, definitely
It's still a
hits.
hit though.
Yeah, kind of. squeals at
65
you.
and 7.
Yeah.
The dice
Yeah.
give it and the dice take, my friend.
How
The
many
seven-
ones are on
the
the?
7 was a shit roll though. in fact.
Yeah, I'm looking at how many ones are on the screen there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
most of that's for the sneak attack.
Do you know
Yeah,
that sneak attack on that crit was also like had 2 1s in it, but because it was 2 crit roll. Yeah. Anyway. Anything else for Worm?
Nope.
Okay. So this one here is going to. Okay. They have a job to do. That's going to step to here. Now it's actually going to step skitter into here and attempt to take out Sir Gregory by casting Hold Person on him.
Counter spell.
You can't see.
You can't do it. You've already done that once in this.
This is the same round.
No,
Yeah.
because this is the last thing in the round. So it's
Yeah.
we only have one round yet.
Okay. Hey, I tried.
This is the last. This is we're nearly at the end of the
It's
round.
literally
now.
the last one of the round, and yeah. It's going to try and hold Sir Gregory, and why don't you just fucking roll it? I don't want you to
does
display
even
it.
work on him because whole person.
Well, yeah, because it's to do with the mind, isn't it? And he has a mind, so. Okay, you need to make a wisdom save. Against. It's a DC 14 wisdom save.
Oh.
You shrug that off.
Shrug what off?
Yeah, well, exactly. Okay. Be like that then. I don't think it can do anything else though if it's trying to cast a spell, can it? It can't, like, because that is its action. When you cast spells, that's your action.
Because the other attack is the multi attack, which is 3.
Yeah.
This had a spell.
Right. Okay, so that's the end of that round. Back to the top. Well, that one's dead. So this one here is going to try and fuck Vorak up. Please hit, please hit, please. It's the only time I've ever wanted to get hit by anything. He's going to try and bite him as he's right in its fucking face. That's a 17 to hit, so it does hit. And I take half of the piercing, so I take 5 piercing damage. And then I need to make a con save, which I'm fucking better save. Yeah.
Ooh.
I take half of the poison, so what, half of 13? 6. 'Cause it's, yeah. That's his turn. This one here. Is going to try and web Sharog from where it is. It's going to spit at you. Oh, actually, no, it's not, because it's already spat a web. I need to make sure it can get it back first. Ooh, it got it back. 13 to hit, that's not good. No. So it spits at you, it's like, fuck. Although it's a spider, so it doesn't, obviously.
I flip it the
It just misses.
I just go.
Or, yeah, it just disappears over here somewhere, just lands on the floor and then just dissipates. It is... I think it'll close in. I think it'll move in after that.
So it has to.
Oh, shit! Oh, yeah, it's too stupid not to. Hang on, let me just get rid of these, because they're in my fucking way. Yes.
DC 14.
It's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, excuse you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was a 3, so it took all of the 8.
All
no,
of
9.
the 9?
Yeah, all the 9s.
Oh, that's so bad. Hey, normally does really good.
Oh, right. Sorry, this one here. I forgot about this one. This one is going to... I'm going to try and bite Worm. So, that's a 17 to hit. I believe that hits, doesn't it? Does that hit Worm?
Sorry, 17.
Yeah.
I've got it. No, it's 18.
Fine. This one is going to turn its attentions to... Hang on a minute. Right, that's right. Okay, yeah, that one. This one is going to attack Mr. Sir Gregory, sir, with it's going to attempt to bite. It's all it's got. 16 to hit. That definitely doesn't. Okay, so she. Interesting. What does that do? Don't show me then. I don't know. She is going to attempt to summon something.
Is she? Is this a spell?
No. It's an ability. So, first of all, let's see if it succeeds. What? Hang on, wait. What? Oh, why is it rolling that in there? I don't understand how this shit works. Right, I think she failed. Right, so it says she got a 30% chance of success. So does that mean she has to roll 30% and under? Or does she have to roll like 17 and above?
You decide.
Right, it doesn't matter either way. Because she rolled 65. So, either way, she fucking failed and she took some damage to herself. You see her like start to do stuff with her hands, if you like. And she grabs her head. Oh. Okay, this is. I don't know what she's going to do. This is getting. She doesn't like this. She does not like this at all. I think she's going to try and get away again. She's going to risk it for a biscuit. She's going to go this way. 1, 2, and then 3. Oh, she did not like that. Okay. Oh, no. You got to actually click on the thingy first. 16, yeah? Oh, fuck.
I'm 21.
Oh, she really did not like that. Oh, she almost falls over, as she staggers the rest of the distance away from you. That's pretty much all she's got, unfortunately. Oh well, they're all dead. Wait. Oh, they are all dead. Okay, goodbye, Sir, Mr. Sir Gregory, sir. What would you like to do?
One.
Okay, hang on. I wasn't paying any attention. Right, so that is going to. Ooh. Swing its longsword at you as you move away. Nope. 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 Keep going.
Oh, then the spider. What's the spider doing?
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about him. He can try and bite you again, I guess. Or no, because it's gonna have to be. It's not gonna use its web as a fucking. No. 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 Oh no. 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 Fuck off. Right. That one. Oh, 25 to hit, doing 13 slam. 13 slashing damage. There you go. I got the words out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, gets there and
ooh, 13. God damn it.
No,
Oh.
that's not good. But that's better.
That's a lot better.
Definitely hit. Yeah. Oh shit! Nah.
19,
Okay.
19 and 22.
Okay. She is currently on the floor, bleeding out. So she is unconscious.
Okay.
Obviously, that's the thing. You remember is that, generally humanoids don't just die. The assumption is that you finish them off after the fight. Because, us, they get knocked out, right? Okay, so she is currently unconscious. Is that you done?
Yes.
Okay. Vorak is going to try and murder a giant fucking spider.
Oh, you haven't killed any.
Just bearing in mind, right?
I killed
This
the first
goblin-
one, that one.
This goblin here, and all these in here, I've just witnessed
Yeah.
a little mini goblin-sized suit of armor dropping in the middle of the fire, eliminate everything, and then suddenly go up and just walk out through all these monsters and just beat the crap out of her.
and like priestesses you don't fuck with, right? Everybody knows that. There's only one person above the priestesses, other than obviously Lolth herself. You don't fuck with
So are
priestesses.
they like the
And it's
highest ranking worship?
Yeah, they're just below the matrons in terms
shit.
of
Okay.
status in society.
Mm-hmm.
And they've just watched us walk in and just fucking. Well, just watch Sir Gregory drop in and just walk after. Because I imagine Sir Gregory never runs.
No.
I imagine it's that slow, inexorable march towards them. It's just death coming towards him with his glowing lightsaber.
Yeah. And his eyes glowing as well.
Yeah.
Totally radiant. Like,
You're just cutting everything down. So I'm gonna shoot right. So shoot right. Okay. So what was I doing? Vorak. Yes. Right. He's going to. Excuse me. Always advantage. Okay. And so that's. Why are you doing right? Okay. Why is it doing that?
what?
Oh, it's just being weird. I can't see this thing surviving because it's got 4 hit points left. However, I'm gonna have to finish it.
Push it.
There you
Push it
go.
off the. Push it off the platform.
Well, he will. In his final attack, he's gonna stab his. He's gonna smash his big hammer into it and knock it backwards, and it's gonna go. I can't do it. My voice is shit. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3. That's not right, is it? Yeah. All right. He's going to walk over to there, but he hasn't got anything else. Ember, what would you like to do?
Fireball.
Oh, where though? Okay, well I need to move that out of my way.
That'd be.
I don't think you're going to be able to do
difficult.
that. Let's have a look. A fireball
Firebolt.
to hit these, but nothing else that you don't want to hit. So that's 10 feet. That's not going to work. You don't want to hit the goblin.
No, I don't want to hit the goblin.
And you don't want to hit any of the ones in the cages.
So yeah, but if you do it from the side here and just go across, that's 25 feet.
Right, if I go edge, let's go from the edge of the circle.
Yeah, like that.
No, that's not right. That's
Oh.
no, because it's a 20-foot radius.
Oh, so I have to go from the centre. It's the only way I
It's
can
40
mark
feet,
it.
so you got to do it. Yeah, so it's a 20-foot radius. It's 40 feet across.
Yeah,
I think we got that wrong last time. It is 40 feet across. So it would have got more people.
see,
Can you not just do a 40 foot, 20 foot? You see, it's huge, but you can't move it, can you?
no.
So there's nowhere you could do it without getting Gregory in it, and
Or the little goblin,
and the Drow.
No.
or the whole
Okay.
bunch of goblins.
Um,
Do you have what do you like? What sorcerer abilities do you take? Did you have like twin spell and stuff like that?
Yes. Twin.
'Cause you can-
in what is it? Empower? No.
Right.
Yeah, empowering's fine.
So you could either hit 2 things with one.
I could do
single
double,
target spell.
I could do like double cantrips.
Yeah, you could do double firebolt.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
do a lot of damage with
Or you can
firebolt.
empower it. You could boost a spell.
Let's do twine. That's a sorcery point. First one.
Sorry, who are you firing that at?
Spooder.
Which one?
That's Spooder.
Right, okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. It's still standing, but it's not happy.
We do one on the Drider.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, nice.
This is so weird.
Right, okay. Looking good. Right, are you done? Sorry.
Yep.
You don't want to move or anything?
No,
Probably not,
I'm
actually, you're in a
safe where
pretty
the
good
fuck
spot.
I am. Actually.
Yeah. This one is going to step forward and it's going to attempt something. I don't know what though. It is. That's. That was unsuccessful.
You
It's
chose
going to
for-
try and grapple Sir Gregory. It wants to keep you away from. Oh no! Mind, you're still over its unconscious form at the minute. It's going to cast Bane on you.
Counter spell.
Oh, didn't you just do that a minute ago?
Not this round.
Oh no, because you couldn't do it. Okay, it doesn't cast Bane on you, and now it's just wasted its entire fucking go.
It can run away from me now. If it wants.
No, it doesn't want to. It's just going to stand there looking sad and dejected and confused. Sharag, what would you like to do?
So both these are still alive. So I'm just going to smack.
Yep. Actually, I'll delete everything that's
One
out of
smack.
question. Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Okay, we try and smack again as a bonus action.
Okay, it is no longer alive.
Good. Do I get to hit with my spiritual weapon?
Oh, well, no. Well,
'cause
you could,
it
but you
has
can't
to
move it.
No, I can't move it.
No, because you just use the bonus actions to do your
Yeah.
extra attack.
Yeah,
Mhm. That's okay.
so you can't
We
move
killed
it.
something.
Yep.
I'll move here.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, hang on. Oh, this one's also out. Just cleaning up because I'll fucking
That's
forget
okay.
what's dead and what's not. Worm. What'd you like to do?
Going to stab at that big bloated spider in front of me.
Nice.
Okay. You definitely hit it, and it is definitely on the floor twitching as its legs go out underneath it, and it bleeds its ichory stuff all over the ichory floor.
Ah!
And then I'm going to walk right up close to that one, and then when I get really close to it, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
I should have done this from a distance away, because that's really bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Would have been good if you hit though.
Well, it would only
Yeah.
be, but yeah,
It's gonna turn on you, Worm, and it is going to launch a volley of long sword attacks, not at advantage, at you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So 2 of them were 14s, which I'm fairly certain don't hit you.
No.
However, the second roll was a crit.
Oh.
So you take really shit crits. So you take 10 damage. You actually take 10 slashing damage. Or not if you choose to ignore half of it.
Just ignore half of it. So I take 5.
Wait. Also, it needs to make a wisdom save, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's in the thing for my shitty 9 damage.
Yeah. So I mean, it still did everything it did to you. It just also took
Fucking
9 damage.
9.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you ignored half of that damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's unconscious. But she's bleeding out, and no one's made an attempt to stop her bleeding out. So we'll do a death save.
I don't know. Are we saving her? Are we letting her die? I mean,
Well, I don't know. However, I'm going to assume the opportunity. I'm going to leave the opportunity there, maybe. Okay.
she might have fucking information, though, can't she?
Well, I don't know whether you'd be out. Well, okay. So, Gregory, what would you like to do? Why did this move?
Oh.
That's weird. Or was it there? I don't know. Oh, it's because it was. I'd got it halfway between blocks, hadn't I? Yeah, you can stay there. Right. So, Gregory, sorry.
I'm gonna use 1 point of lay on hands and just touch the drow on the floor. 1 hit point of healing.
You know you could just stop her from bleeding out.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. One hit point. It just doesn't get. She's not conscious. It's just that essentially whatever it is to do
it. Just stabilizes her.
Yeah,
you can just stabilize her. Yeah.
But I can't do anything else anyway after that anyway. So I might as well just say I touched her and just.
You made her feel good.
That one finger that I used.
Oh, the one finger.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It says lay on hands, but it's like no, I'm just
giving her a finger. Fingered her wound. No. Okay, Vorak is.
However, I wanted to do something else, but it's like there's literally nothing else I can do. Hold on, I can do a spell.
You could have just let her bleed out.
Action. No,
no, she made one. She made one save. So
yeah, I know.
Not,
I'm just saying that I could do another spell if it's a bonus action, but I don't think there's anything I've got. No.
Or you can smack as a bonus action.
No, I can't. So that's it. I'm done.
2, 3, 4. He's going to jump on the back of that one. As he lands, he's going to attempt to.
Oh look, the twins are writing something again.
Ha!
Whoa!
Actually, it had literally 7 hit points, so that's out. Alright, so that's gone, and he's gonna, as it collapses, he's gonna roll under this one and swing his hammer around in a big and try and take this one out. Because he's still pumped. He's feeling all like energized from that. Oh!
Nice!
Okay. I mean, it's still standing, but it definitely felt the impact of that one. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's him done. Ember, what would you like to do?
Get some of those. We're gonna twine again. Fucking hell. Let's just go firebolt on the 2 remaining ones.
Okay. I think it's weird that you can't just do that on one thing.
We could.
Oh, can you? I thought it had to be on separate targets.
No, I think that's the point. It
No,
has to be 2 targets.
Yeah, because I guess you just empower it if you just want to do it on one target, don't you?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, so which one did you actually hit?
That one.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad one.
That's a good hit. I mean, for a cantrip, that's fucking insane. Actually, ridiculous. Okay, so this one here.
So sorry, points.
Well, fortunately for you, but unfortunately for me, you've taken out my only healer. Okay, it is. It is going to one last attempt at hold person on Sir Gregory. So I need you to make a DC 14 Wisdom save. Please.
Can't help you. I already did my thing.
Trusty Gregory just freezes in place.
Okay. Alright. Make a deception check.
Oh!
It's the laughing, giggling you can hear in the background.
So Gregory's laughing inside his head, but he forgets to turn off his telepathy. Okay, hang on, because it could actually also do just as bad. That would be
It'd have to roll a 1. It's well, yeah. Unless, well, I've got +4, so it could still fail it.
He rolled a fucking. Oh my god.
What?
Alright, 4. It actually genuinely fucking. 4, that is fucking. Okay, so it's going to move around you, assuming that you're hidden. He's going to shout to the other one, "We've got to go now!" He's going to move around you. He's going to grab her. And. Hang on, so that's 3, 4.
Right, as soon as it's
Oh,
those
just as it, yeah.
This is an advantage as well, because it obviously thinks I'm the...
Yeah, as it's like, no, he's fucking not gonna do anything.
Oh
my god.
20, 26, 28.
Okay, just for the sheer fucking audacity of that situation, how do you want to take it out?
Just all the way along one side, he just takes his legs, all three of his legs off.
It just collapses to the ground. The other leg's twitching. It's like, oh, fuck! In fact, actually, we'll have it that he's not dead. He just can't fucking move, and he's basically in like about 2 hit points or something. Yeah, that's just fucking. That's mean. We'll give him this one because he's out of action. Sharog, what would you like to do? Is this one here's going? Oh fuck!
I'm gonna hover over, like, just lightning, just
at head height with it.
Yeah, it's just lightning, just engulfing me, and just...
Okay. Go on.
And I'm gonna try and smack it.
It's got really, really low hit point.
Good. So roll the dice. This is live.
So how would you like to kill your spider? Or driver, I should say.
I just take my axe, wind it up, and just decapitate him.
Yeah.
Just...
Do you explode his head off with lightning?
On impact, yes.
Okay. Alright. So,
Does
we
it
are
fall
out
on top of Warwick? Because Warwick was under it.
Yeah, yes! The body just collapses in the water. It's like, oh,
You're fine!
No, he's not. Warwick is not fine. He's genuinely struggling to hold it off. Okay.
Did I? Are we out of combat?
Yes, that is for the time being. This one is incapacitated, not dead. This one is unconscious. The rest of them were in various states of consciousness. Well, they're not. They're all fucking unconscious, or possibly have bled out at this point, depending on what's happening with that. This one's definitely dead because you cut his head off. He said it. So
yeah.
My throat's starting to fucking hurt because apparently it hasn't actually fucking recovered.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't got much longer. So if we want to do a couple of quick things, I think probably leave like any interrogations and shit we want to do potentially until next time we play.
Well, now that that's finished, Sir Gregory just kills this one.
Okay.
No, in fact, he doesn't. He just rolls it off. He just rolls it while it's still alive. He just pushes it, rolls that one off, and then he goes around the rest of the place, just kicking everything off the edge.
Okay, it's clearing up a little bit, tidying up.
He's getting rid of all the spiders
I help my brother because he's underneath the motherfucker.
You're taking the piss out of him for being so weak. What is that?
Yeah.
Would you ever see? I don't know if you ever seen, the strongman contest where like there's always like when they do the stones and shit, but like there's always that one that can't actually do it.
You keep breaking up.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, this is all the
It's
wires
like
catching
you
on something.
turn off. Yeah, it's like you turn off and on the. Yeah,
Oh,
like that's
I don't know
weird.
what that is then.
But yeah, the strawman thing.
Yeah, so you just all the muscles bulging, and he's can't quite get it off him. He's like, what the fuck? But yeah, you help him out. Okay. Okay.
So Ember, you're
So
so everyone okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yes, I am unfortunately losing my fucking voice, and it's starting to hurt now.
Alright.
So
That was.
I
Good.
don't. Yeah, that was fun actually. Enjoyed that. Do you know what?
Mm.
Probably the last thing, one of the last things I'm going to say because my voice is hurting. That encounter could have gone either way because that was actually set. That was when I set it up. That
Did
was
you
for
set
like
it for
that
the
was
entire group.
that was assuming that the group was. I mean, there were other things that would have happened if the entire group were here. That I was
so
like,
you didn't actually remove anything from the encounter.
And this is probably and this would have been deadly for the entire fucking group. And this is why like things like combat ratings and encounter builders and stuff don't really work.
Yeah.
Which is why I set up encounters that I think will be cool and then just see what happens.
I thought this was a really cool combat with Worm and Sakuragi just going Iron Man and just and the twins coming in with Ember and just
that was fun. That was fun.
That was cool. Good job.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Well, you set that up. You set that up by saying, "Yeah, he's about 200 feet above them," and they don't know he's there. It's like, right, okay, well, I wonder.
Well, I had to keep it like it had to be survivable and had to be able to get everybody into combat quickly enough. But also, it had to be like there had to be a hesitation for a second. So I know what you should do, but are you going to do it? Yeah, that was really cool. You handled that. That was.
That was a really fun combat.
Yeah, that was
good.
Obviously, the surprise round probably helped actually. But it was a cool fucking entrance scene. So fuck them. They shouldn't have been torturing a little fucking goblin boy, should they?
Nope.
So interrogate the Drow bitch next time.
I think let's make some notes because I don't, like I said to you yesterday. No, actually, early hours of this morning. That I don't know when we're going to play. I don't know what we're going to do about stuff over Christmas. I think we're just going to play it by ear and see what people are doing on.
Belle was
on whatever days,
and she said, "Does anyone remember the password for the grow?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, it's like ale or beer.
Was it ale?
Something like that.
But I mean, in terms of the game, I'm guessing that eventually, when they come back to play, that they will make their way down to us anyway. So.
Yeah, we'll work all that logistics out when people turn up and stuff. Like at the minute, like Borgen and Shin are just wandering around lost in the Underdark, covered in acid rain, because they must have gone through there. That's the only explanation for why they haven't turned up there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it because
that's all right.
Really
it was a really good session. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, a picture of that, by the way.
What? Iron Man?
Oh, the landing.
Worm?
Yeah.
Iron Worm.
It will happen. It will happen. Iron Man Worm will happen, and the twins flying will happen. Yeah, it will happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, good session. Good stuff.
But yes, anyway, so I don't.
We could actually say that Borgen, Shin, and Anya just stood up there, and they were just like,
"What?"
Yeah, because that literally took about like fucking that combat took how many rounds was it?
About
it was only 2 rounds, 3 rounds.
I think it was 3. Yeah.
So that whole entire combat took 18 seconds from start to finish. Literally, we just jumped in and just went right. The rest of them were up there going, oh. Just got here.
We were running the entire way.
Yeah. But yes, I don't know what we're doing about D&D over the next couple of weeks. We'll just see how everybody's fucking feeling and see what people are up to. Yeah.
I mean,
because the Saturdays fall on weird time. None of them are actually like specific, like New Year's Eve or anything like that, but they're all just before fucking. So I don't know what we were doing. That's
No,
I don't know.
figure it out. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have any plans besides Christmas, so.
Well, we don't really do
I'm
anything for
free.
New Year, but we'll see.
No. Well, let's figure it out.
Might just not feel up to it. Might have been too busy eating all the fucking junk food and feeling sick.
There's that.
Right, I'm going anyway because I need to go and get a drink.
Good session, guys. Thank you.
Yep.
Good stuff. Bye.
Bye.
Drop in.
Bye.
Good night.